Let's get it. Hello, anybody's here? I hope everybody's having a great day, great night. Rodney, my guy. Wait, what is Rodney on this? He's a Sergeant 2. I'm a Sergeant Major 2. It's cool. Alright, I guess let's start her up. Get 2 operator kills with shotguns. Get 2 kills in Rhino Oil. I hope the chat is working. Yeah, it's working. Alright. Alrighty. Here we go.
Use this time to practice. We will be deploying soon.
Ah, you little bitch.
Preparation is done. Now you deploy to the war zone.
What in the fuck?
Enemy soldier incoming.
Got one sighted here. You're losing ground. Stronghold located. Targets are marked on your attack map. Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
What's up, Rodney? How we doing, bud? Someone was shooting at me.
Marking enemy.
That's good. Same, just came back home from hanging out with the family. You know, my grandmother and whatnot. So. Come on, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm just chilling, man, like you. You know, and just Trying to enjoy myself. Playing some solos. Yeah, everything went well. We were just laughing, having a good old time. You know, it's good to just take a day and just visit family. So that's what we try to do. We try to go on at least once a week.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Always gotta look out for the people that you love, you know. He must have left. Oh, he's here somewhere. I have a good feeling about that. Oh my god, I am lagging. Either that or this fucking thing is lagging. Like, good god. Yeah, I love my grandparents. I'm just a little mad at my grandfather because he wanted me to help him put up a. He wanted me to put up a help him put up a tree, but he did it without me, and he told me he was gonna do it. So, but that's grandparents, you know. Grandparents are always gonna do some stuff like that. Tell you one thing and then do another. Fully mad. This guy's got to be here somewhere. I know he is. I have this feeling like he's right around here. Yeah. Just how grandparents are, you know. Huh. What'd you do today, Rodney? Chill. Yeah. Like when I used to, like, because me and my mom, like I said, we have to use my car until we get her fixed. So I'd visit I'd see my grandmother. Oh my God, I'd see my grandmother like almost every day, and she loved it. And then they changed my schedule and fucked that all up. So yeah, but that's okay. Hopefully this other job, I gotta call them, see what if they found any news. I hate it when they don't call me because then it feels like they just ah. Why? How does he know? Unless it was the guy from before. Did get a kill earlier. Oh my god, can we stop lagging? Come on. Something's coming. Nice.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy that.
Yep, he's gone.
On station.
At least for now. That's good. Glad to hear, man. Glad to hear it.
UAV is being refueled. RTB at this time.
Nice. I can't wait to see. That's good. I heard, is there a new season coming out for Apex? I haven't played Apex in so long. I mean, I've had wins on Apex, like I've always I've posted them on my YouTube channel, but it's really not that big of a deal for me anymore. I don't really care if I get wins on it. I'm just there to have fun.
All stations, the jailbreak is active.
Fuck. Who died there? That makes me worried.
You've got a loadout drop inbound. Heads up, the jailbreak is active.
That's okay. I think we all get like that. God, I don't even know if I'll make this fucking run all the way to this damn circle. That's how I felt about like Destiny. Like when I started getting more back into the seasons that were really good. No, what are you doing? Oh my lord. Don't pick up the damn thing and reload. Like whenever I get back into Destiny, I'm just like, dude, how the fuck did I get out of like I got out of this, now I'm getting back into it. Ugh. Oh! You little bitch. Of course. A sniper. Of course. Little bitch.
Soldiers, you failed in life, but I'm offering redemption in death. Kill for your prisoner. Get blood on your hands, or my dog will have yours on his.
Whatever.
From the loss. Failure is a
Anyways, I was thinking about Destiny for a while, so I thought about leaving the clan I'm in. She's kind of down with it, I guess, and just making my own, trying to get friends on it. You're fine. I know what you meant. No, and you have every right to do that, Rodney. That's why I can't stand the clan stuff. Like, that's why I always say they need to make a raid for single players. Players that don't play with other teams. You know, like they want to implement a new system where the more that they help, more that players help, it'll show on the game. And it's like, why would you put that in the game? First of all, nobody cares about single players. If they do, they're only there to help them for just a split second, and then they're leaving. You can show the friendliness of that, but you don't know what happens in the chat. Like, I've been yelled at for people that I didn't know how to do a raid, and people got mad at me. Like, what do you want me to do? I've never did the raid, and every time I tried to, like, do my job, then they're like, oh my god, he keeps dying. It's like, well, what do you want me to do? I play a certain way. Like, that's why I don't think like, when I see people doing dungeons and doing them single, you always see that they're hunters or titans. Warlocks really can't do that because we're support technically, and that's not fair. And like I always tell people, I say, if you're a warlock and you're constantly reading, constantly coming up with new spells, coming up with things to not just enhance your capabilities but your friends, don't you think that the warlock would try to enhance its capabilities more than its friends? On top of that, if you talk about going into the fight and you're getting the experience and taking bullets and getting, because a friend of mine was like, well, Titans and Hunters are in the front line. So if you're not in the front line, why would a Warlock do that? Because if the Warlock wants to get stronger, better, faster, all that, why wouldn't he? Oh, we're support. Nah. The truth of the matter of fact is just like this. I said to him, I said, dude, Titans and Hunters are the only two characters that have shields. One's a regular shield that they bring up for Titans. Hunters, they have to twirl their little staff. Like, is that fair? But you give us little buddies, like for the Void, Stasis, even for our sun stupid thing, and then the electricity, fucking electric hands. I'm not a Sith. I'm not a Sith. If you wanted me to be evil, then you should have put me on the dark side, on the with the pyramids and with the fucking witness. Like, and then you give me an angry Kamehameha in electric. Like, what is that? And then you give me somewhat of a spirit bomb by doing a fucking void, like a void bomb. I'm like, I'm just like, man, this is stupid. But there are certain things about certain buddies that I like. Like the void buddy is by far the second best out of all the buddies, because he can't just shoot your opponent, but he freezes them. The void sucks their life. Like it really drains their life. So it's like, that's cool. But it's just so toxic. That community is so toxic, and I think it has to do something with Halo, sadly. But it is what it is. Crucible will always be aggressive. Crucible will never get fixed because they always talk about how they're trying to make it fair. You know, your same playing style. Every time I'm in a match, every time they split up the teams or try to change it, I don't get with players that are the same level as me. They're way better than me. So how is that matchmaking? Just like today, they had problems with matchmaking. They had problems with matchmaking, and it's still going on to this. Like, I think they resolved it today, but it was like, how at the end of the season you're gonna have matchmaking problems? Like, and like I always tell people, I say, if you know Destiny, they're gonna give you a throwaway season, if not two. They already gave us one in this season. I can guarantee you they're gonna give us another one this season. This season, when it's on my birthday, it's on December 6th. So it's like, oh yeah, everybody will always love Destiny 1. If you talk to anybody, they'll always say, yeah, I love Destiny 1. I think Bungie, along with Destiny, because they created it, I think they're the only franchise you could say that Destiny 1 was by far better than its predecessor, because you can't say that to Fear, you can't say that to Mass Effect, you definitely can't say that about the new God of War games that just recently came out. Both of those motherfuckers is bomb. But you look at Mass Effect 1 was good, but Mass Effect 2 was great. By far, everybody will tell you that's the best one. Just like Fear 2, in my opinion, is by far the best one. Just like Modern Warfare 3 is by far, to me, the best Modern Warfare. Like, I love Modern Warfare 3. You can't beat me in Modern Warfare, I'm sorry. But anyways, yeah, I just think that they're too much into, like, I like the whole loadout situation that they're trying to implement, but at the same time, it's like, you guys really need to learn to really care about the people that have been, like, really playing the game for so long. I've been playing that game since it first came out, but I don't get no love. I don't get nothing. Like, I don't get, oh, thank you for playing our game. Oh God. You listen to, oh my Lord. You listen to all your mainstream, like, it's not always about your mainstream streamers. It's also about the rest of us. But you can't tell them that.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh, I know he's over here somewhere. That's why I came up. That's why I'm looking for him. If this lagging does not fucking stop, Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, nobody ever believes me. No one ever wants to hear me talk about that shit. Oh my Lord, can we stop lagging? Damn it! But at the end of the day, Rodney, it's just like any other person. Like, if we're not mainstream, they're not going to listen to us. I've been saying for years, 2K needs to fix Kobe shot. 2K needs to fix this. 2K needs to fix that. They never hear me. You know? So it's like, why even waste your breath? Either you stop playing the game or you play the game until it just gets broken to the point where nobody plays it anymore. Like, it's sad that way, but that's how it is, sadly. I love beer. I love alcohol. It's like I'm not an alcoholic. I'm so glad I'm not. No way. Oh, thank you.
Stand by for redeployment.
There's no game is ever going to be perfect, you know. And I know what you're saying, but there will never be a perfect game. Not even Spider-Man, not even Uncharted. None of those games are ever going to be perfect. They're always going to have their problems, whether people want to believe it or not. Like, that's just how it is, you know. And like Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk was supposed to be this great game. I hate it when, like, you put Keanu Reeves in a game. Why would you put him in a game and not make the game great? And then a year after the game releases, you want to make the game great. Like, I hate when people get featured and then the game is just trash. And then they're like, oh yeah, Keanu Reeves wasted his time with this. It's like, he was just trying to help the fans that he cares about. Shit. Like there's a difference between like when I seen Jared Leto's, like, no, not Jared Leto, but yeah, I think it's Jared Leto. He did the whole Batman thing and the Joker. Like, he was terrible, and I don't think it's all entirely his fault. I think it's also the director's fault. And I feel you on that. That's how a lot of people feel. Because to be honest with you, open world games aren't as great. Like, look at Pokemon. Pokemon is far from what it used to be. First you had these mega evolutions. Now you got these super giant forms that they have. Like, who told you that this was an okay? Who told you to take this big ass left turn for Pokemon? Now Pokemon's an open world. You don't have to go to the gym battles. You could just sit there and do whatever you want. Like, who cares? Nobody wants that. Everybody wants a challenge. A lot of people love The Witcher. It's like a lot of people love Uncharted. Fuck did he go? That's what I'm saying. Why am I lagging? Thank you. I heard they're remaking The Witcher too. at that, like for a remake, so that it'll play for the PlayStation 5 and stuff. I think that's cool.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy that. UAV is on station.
Gas is inbound.
I think about some of the single player games. I worry about them not having any replay value, but if it offers different options, paths, then I'm down. Like that's what I love. Like it's not like God of War. Like God of War is like you can play that game repeatedly. Like
Seeing the fuel.
there's something about God. Like I understand what you're saying. Like there's only certain games that you can replay. Like if you're like me and you love Mass Effect, that's a single player game that you can redo whenever you want because there's different options, you know, and whatnot. Beer was in the way. There's a lot of people that feel that way, not just you, you know, and I can see why people are afraid for single player games. Cause single player game, like just like this, like I don't know if you know this, but they were talking about how they wanted to stop making PlayStation 3, 4 games next year. And I'm just like, but PlayStation 5 hasn't even been out that long. Why would you stop making PlayStation 4 games? Like that's not cool.
Gas is closing in.
Damn, that's 3 fucking revival things. Jesus. Why am I lagging so much? I hate it when it does that. I didn't even open it. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Yeah, yeah, and that's how I felt like when I played what's that game on it's the same people that made Mass Effect and Dragon Age, but they made it Anthem. Like my brother said that like my younger brother said it was trash. My older brother said it wasn't that bad. I played it. There's too many cutscenes. I was just like, dude, stop it with the cutscenes. I don't need to see that many fucking cutscenes. Like, goddamn, there's too much talking in this goddamn game. I hate a lot of talking in games. Like, am I here to play the game or am I here to watch the fucking cutscenes? Like, it's not like Until Dawn. Like, I love Until Dawn. Like, I would definitely replay that game just for the fun of it. Yeah, like it wasn't a game that should have been made, but at the same time, what they promised wasn't the same thing. Like no, like they were always talking about how, oh, we're gonna add the same stuff that, you know, Destiny added to their, you know, or like microtransactions and shit like nobody wants to do that. That's why Battlefield Star Wars was trash because nobody wants to do microtransactions, bro. Like what the fuck do you mean? Everybody hates microtransactions.
An enemy
Oh, I'm being tracked again.
Stay alert.
Somebody's been here. Or not. Oops.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Oh yeah, it's just like Mass Effect Andromeda. I didn't mind it. It was a different direction, but when I break down the story, it doesn't make sense to a point because there's no way that if they connected the game to Shepard's, because this was not even supposed to connect to Shepard from the original, and that was my thing. Like it was like you may not have, you shouldn't have connected these guys, and second of all,
Friendly loadout
it's
drop
just it wasn't the right way to go about it, you know. But at the same time, I see what they were trying to do. Oops.
gas is moving.
Come on. No, no way, no fucking way. But fuck you, fuck you little fag. You gonna fucking teabag me, you little bitch. Okay, that's why you lucky I'm dead because if I would have fucking came back, I'd have fucking killed you, and you know damn right I would have. You should have been dead. That's bullshit, and they know it. That was bullshit. That was bullshit. That was bullshit. That was bullshit. Yeah, I know. It's COD. It's Call of Duty. It's Call of Duty. Call of Duty created teabagging. Call of Duty created teabagging. That's okay though. That's okay. If I said something offensive, I'm sorry. It wasn't my intent to say that. I was just really upset with that. That was bullshit. He should have died. He should have been dead. I broke his whole shield. There's no way. But yeah, um, I gotta go back to work tomorrow. I gotta call this other job to see if my thing came in. They haven't told me anything. I messaged them. All right. Rodney, let me be right back real quick. I gotta check something real quick. I will be right back, guys. Sorry, I was doing laundry, so I just finished it. So, yep. Um, but no, Rodney, um, I think, um, it's just like this. you know what? I'm not even gonna talk about that because it's not my place to say anything, and I'm not. It has something to do with a streamer, and I just don't understand the direction she went. But because of what I expected and thought, it didn't surprise me. Like, I'm not gonna say nothing on it, so I'm just gonna because it's a very controversial thing, and I don't want nobody to say, "Oh, he's okay with this." This. No, I'm not. All I'm saying is it just doesn't make sense to me because of the situation. Most people would be traumatized, but I can't say anything on it because I don't know the full situation, so I'm just gonna leave that one alone. And I think I should. So yeah. Thank you, Rodney, for the retweets too. But um, yeah. I'll tell you one game that I really, really wish they would remaster again, and that's Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. Budokai 3 and 1 and even 2. Because those are some of the best fighting Dragon Ball Z games ever. It paved the way for how we play Dragon Ball Z now, and I think those games are so undermined that it's crazy. Um, yeah. I just miss the good old days, sometimes I think about it. I wish they would remaster that dude who it's called Kane something. He like used to, like it was a Dreamcast game, but you could play it on like PlayStation and stuff like that. Like when you killed something, he used to move his mask or his thing, and he would suck the soul. I forgot what it's called. They need to really remake that game. You can remake Splinter Cell, but you can't remake this. Come on. Like that's the one game everybody thinks that they should definitely remake. It's a classic game. Everybody loves it. It'll sell like crazy. Look how much people made. Look how much you made off of Tony Hawk's remastered games for $39.99 for both fucking games. You can't tell me that they wouldn't make money from that. Come on. But then again, some games shouldn't just be touched. Like when I played the reamped versions of like Crash Bandicoot, it was very hard to jump. That was the only problem I had with those games. But like Spyro was a shit when they remastered. It looked beautiful. Jump if you're gay. Good God.
Gas is approaching your position. Move to the safe zone.
Right? Games are so fucking amazing, man.
You're clear to engage all targets.
Nice. VGK won today. I won 4-1. Nice. Bought it twice. I bought Crash Bandicoot's Crash Bandicoot's racing game. That was so much fun. I used to play with Lauren and John all the time. Oh God, I miss playing with them so much. But No worries. Oh my god. Am I the only one experiencing this? Because if everybody else is if everybody else is experiencing this, this is fine. But if I'm the only one, this is aggravating.
You're losing ground.
No, stop.
Strongholds. Locations are marked on your attack map.
Requesting recon in my location.
Copy that. UAVs on station. Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Welcome back, my friend. And Rodney, I'm not trying to make excuses, so I just want to apologize for how hard I've been really not doing good on the duos. Being a solo player like I have been for years, it's kind of taking its toll. Like I'm not that good with team stuff, but I'm learning. I will get better. We will fucking win some goddamn duos. I promise you, bro. We gonna win some fucking duos. Gonna win some fucking duos. Even if I have to play with randoms. Just for practice. And don't worry about not being that great at the game. I'm not worried about that, Rodney. I know you enough to know that you're fine, bro. Like, I get it. Trust me, I fucking get it. Where'd that thing go? It didn't. Don't feel like you have to put that burden on you. Put all the burden on me. Trust me, bro. I'm well equipped to take that burden. Like now, I have 0 kills. To anybody who's watching, I'm sorry that I have 0 kills. I can't find nobody. Oh man. Where did that come from? Like I said, man, don't put that burden on yourself. You're fine. I mean, I used to play basketball, so I'm used to trying to help my teammates, you know, and whatnot. And I like putting the burden on myself because it takes the pressure off them, and so don't worry about me, man. Like I said, it was my fault. I gotta get better at what I do. That's the only way I'm gonna be a good streamer. Is just
Gas is closing.
helping my friends out.
Safe zone.
You show up here 9 times out of 10 more than anybody. Like, I can't thank you enough. Like, that's more dedication I've ever had from somebody that really, really tries to help me out, and you've done that, and I can't stress how much that helps. Because I know it's gonna be hard for me to try and get followers to like this stream because I'm a solo player. That's just how I am sometimes. And if people want to stop by, they can. I'm not here to promise anything. I'm just here to have fun. And if people want to make me want to watch, they watch. It's a preference thing, and I respect it. I just want everybody to have fun while they're here, you know. Whether they're lurking or not, it does not matter to me. If they want to talk, they talk. I just want everybody to understand that this is a comfort place for anybody to talk. Give me that, motherfucker. Ooh. Looks like somebody's on the top of the bridge here. I see you. The fuck?
Enemy UAV active. Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
There's another one over here. Thank you, Rodney. I love trying to win. You know, I've always had that mentality of just trying to do the best that I can. Yes, am I sneaky? Yes. Do I sometimes camp? Yes, but it's not in the name of being an asshole. Like when I camp, it's because I'm not trying to camp for hours and hours and just sit there. I'm camping because we're in the last stages of the fucking circle. But yeah. Damn it. Damn it. Anybody who just got into the stream, yes, I just died. I'm sorry. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm trying to make circles with my vape. You can't really see that much of this because I haven't vaped in a minute. So I'm gradually getting back into it because I've been stressed lately. So, but it helps. Yeah, you can't really see it. But yeah. Motherfucker. We fucking you up, buddy. Come on, bitch. Alright, let's get it. Ugh, why pistols, man? Why pistols? Damn it! No, for me, Rodney, it's just if people want to watch, they watch. You know, I can only do so much. I want to feel like I belong in something for once. But we can just only try. When it comes down to this, like streaming and playing games. If it happens, it happens. There's nothing I can do about it. You know, I just try to get wins. I try to have fun while I do this. You know, you're one of the few people that make me want to keep doing it because not only that you stop by, but because you give me such great positivity. Now, I know that there are days where you're gonna have a hard time, but I love when you're positive, and it makes me feel better knowing that you're okay, you know. And that's all I've ever asked from my friends, to make sure that they're okay, you know. Any way I can help. That's why I want to build a community. That's why I want mine to be different than any other person's. I don't want the same shit that everybody else has. I want different. I want to be different. I've been called different my whole life, and that's what I want to be. Like I don't have a problem with drinking beer in front of people. I'm not afraid to vape in front of people. I'm not afraid to be me. I'm always gonna be me. I learned that from you, and that made me feel better. Like I can be myself around you. When I visit Lauren and John, I could be myself around them. Like their family, open arms, and they're some of the coolest people I've ever met. I thought, you know, being a black guy, going to Kansas, I might die. You know, but I'm here. You know, and they're some of the coolest people I've ever met too. I don't hear from them as much, but I know that they're okay, and that's all that matters to me. So, but I can't thank certain people enough. Whether it's John, Lauren, you. I can say Mac sometimes too, because Mac has helped me through stuff. Sonic too, you know. But there's not that many people I can rely on.
Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment.
Let me tell you something, Rodney. We don't have to be blood related, Brody. I wish we were too, because let me tell you something. You're one of the few people that I wish that we were brothers, just like you said, but I don't mind you being a friend. We can be brothers no matter what. Like, even if we ain't blood. But I know what you mean. And that's how I feel about a lot of people. That's how I feel about you, Sonic, sometimes Mac, I ain't gonna lie. Lauren and John. Like my friend Christian, my friend Eduardo and Willie, I feel like I wish that we were all blood. But sadly we're not. But maybe that's for a reason. But at the same time, we just gotta come together as fam, you know, no matter what.
Is over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
It's not about color, it's not about race, it's not about guy, she, he, whatever the case may be. It's just about coming together as a community, as friends, eventually family, and just look out for each other. It's hard. But if you do it, you do it.
You got 5 seconds. Good luck down there.
But because, Rodney, your influence, now, you've been through shit. A lot of shit. Because you've told me, and I'm not going to... that warms my heart, Rodney, and I appreciate you for that. But you've been through so much shit, and for you to still be here, that's motivation. That's motivation. Because you motivate me every day. You are just different. And not in a bad way, in a great way. And I can't stop thanking you for that. You're yourself every day. Whether it's with me, people in your party chat, YouTube videos, you're yourself. When I can be like that, it makes me feel so much better. Damn, everybody's dropping over here. Get out my fucking spot, you bastards.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch
But
the skies.
I can't thank you enough. Like, it's me being honest. It's not me because I'm drinking or anything like that. No, I'm not even drunk. I'm far from being drunk. If I was drunk, you would know. But your motivation, your thrive to just keep going. It's just it's a testimony to a lot of people that don't understand. That's why I say that, like, I wish I could see you on YouTube and watch your streams because you support me. But when I'm at work, I can't support you, and it sucks. I want to be able to come home or stop streaming and just be able to watch other people that I care about because I'm sick of going to work. I'm sick of dealing with jobs. I'm sick of all of it. But gotta do what we gotta do until we can get where we want to get. So, but yeah, it's a motivational thing for me. And despite what other people say, and despite what other people might think, you have a strive for greatness more than a lot of people. I brought that up one day and you followed it. You're one of the few people that followed it. You followed the mom. You followed not even the mom. You just followed striving for greatness. You type it more than me now, and I love it. You're trying to help that movement, striving for greatness. Whether it's playing video games, whether it's playing basketball, football, soccer, playing anything, you make me want to keep playing, keep putting that striving for greatness because I haven't cared for greatness in a long time, and now I'm just trying to strive for it again, and it feels good. Sorry, I'm a little cold because I got my window open. I'm trying to give my PC some air, so don't think it's just the cold. But yeah, like, I'm one of the few people that I could, if I really wanted to, ask you for help for like if I need to lean on you. Like you said, I can go in that chat in Discord and just talk if I wanted to about shit that I'm going through. And despite me being very hard to want to do that, it helps. Somebody's around me. Somebody just jumped out a fucking window. I just heard that shit. But that's not me blowing smoke. That's me being fucking honest. Like, I can't thank enough of that. Like, it's just crazy.
Hostile UAV in the area.
No, give me that. I miss the good old days where Twitch was Twitch, and it's just not the same anymore. The world is just different.
Targets are marked on your attack map.
It's not even just about the kind words, Rodney. It's just me. I'm a nice guy. Don't get me wrong, and you know this. Like, and this goes for anybody. Don't piss a person off. You might get the bad side, but it's like I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, and it's not about me being grateful. It's just me about appreciating you because after so many people have died in my life, I appreciate the people that I care about more and more. And I can't stand seeing my friends sad or hurt where I can't help them. Are you winning, son? Not today. Not so far. We were close. Me and Rodney got really close yesterday. We were doing duos, and good to see you, Air. Thank you for stopping by, bud. We got really close yesterday. We got to 21. I know that's not as close as you might want to think, but that's close enough for me because, as a matter of fact, what the fuck? As a matter of fact, is this? We don't play duos that much here, so we're learning. I'm a solo player by heart, but when it comes down to my friends, I will always play with my friends. Because of Destiny and 2K. 2K, I was way more of a single player than I ever was until I met Sonic and them. I need my UAV. I can't spin this. We're getting kills though, Air. 21 is good. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not terrible. It's not great. But look, Air, I wish I could find that. I need to find the video, the YouTube or the stream where Rodney went crazy. This man survived to like 18, I think it was, or 13th. And this man put on a fucking clinic of kills. I was just like, bro, you say you never played this, are you sure? It was just like, bro, what the fuck? But hey, I enjoyed it. Oh, no, Air. We were just talking. Like I said, this is a safe place for everybody. Rodney is goated. That's for damn sure. Rodney is goated. Definitely by far the GOAT. Especially for this stream. Of this channel, should I say, because Rodney's always here. If he ain't here, it's because he's asleep, and I respect that. Uh, see, he's trying to play us air. You see this shit? He knows he's good. Dude, I died more than he did the last time we played. Oh, really? Ooh, I'm gonna have to see that. I don't play Overwatch like that, but I like to see that. What's up? Nope. I keep trying to set my headphones on mute whenever somebody comes in, but I'm terrible at that too. Hey, look. There was one person that tried to get me into Overwatch, and that was my buddy T. Couldn't do it. Rodney, look. Sometimes when you get scared, like, I can't tell you how, like, my heartbeat was, like, I felt like I was gonna have a heart attack when I won my second win in solos, because even Rodney was like, dude, my heart was racing. My heart was fucking racing. I was like, fuck, I don't want to lose. Rages like these. No tomorrow though. um. What in the fuck was that? What the fuck? He killed me with that shit. I can't believe it. Anyways. So, let me ask you this, Air. I don't know if I asked you this, if I did. And this is to anybody else in the chat or just in general. Favorite anime of all time. Favorite cartoon. Favorite game of all time. If you can. If you can't, just list your top 5. I can give you my top 5 right off the top of my head. You ain't gonna like them as much, but like if I really wanted to, by far Mass Effect at number 1, Mass Effect 2. By far, Mass Effect 2. You got Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 right behind it. Right behind it. You know, you got Need for Speed Most Wanted. Need for Speed Most Wanted, the original Need for Speed Most Wanted. 2K10 by far was my favorite 2K. Not because of Kobe, but because of just how it was. 5, I give it a Fear 2. I loved Fear 2. Had question, let me think. Hard question. I thought it said had. Hard question. Yeah, no. Like I said, like, and then think about this. Well, I'm gonna let you do that first, then I'm gonna ask you. But I am going to I'm gonna give you what the question might be. Oh, I did. I'm gonna die. Damn it. Just gotta grab something really quick. Oh, you're fine. Um. And this goes for anybody else too. I'm gonna give another question. What if you had to rank the worst MCU movies? Which one would they be? And I'm going to give you my top 5. Number 5, Eternals. Like, Eternals wasn't that bad as everybody thinks it was. I thought it was fine. I'm going to give it to Thor 1 and 2 for my 4th and 3rd because they were kind of boring. Like, it didn't feel right. That's when they reinvented it with Thor, Ragnarok, and Thor, Love and Thunder. The community genius of it was by far some of the... Those are some good ones. Not everybody likes Resident Evil 5, Rodney. I'm one of the few people that did like Resident Evil 5. I like Saints Row the Third, I think, more. I didn't care too much for Uncharted. BioShock is really good. The first 2 are really, really good. That's a good list. Jade Empire. I never played Jade Empire, so I don't know how that is. That was 5. I felt like they could have did better with Captain Marvel, and I'm gonna go with number 2 as that. Sorry, I forgot. I gotta start the game back up. And then number 1, by far, I have to say, and not everybody's gonna like this for me, and not everybody's gonna understand why, but I didn't care for the third Iron Man. Like, I felt like we didn't need a third Iron Man movie. We just needed two. Oh, nice, nice. My top 5 anime is DBZ by far. DBZ is way better than Super, way better than Kai, Inuyasha. Um, See, even me, I have a hard time with these anime ones because it goes, like I said, Dragon Ball Z, Inuyasha, Yu-Gi-Oh. I have to go Yu-Gi-Oh because Yu-Gi-Oh was the shit. Like, no one could beat me back in the day. It was very rare that I lost. Um, that one, damn, I can't really think right now, but Gundam, the original Gundam. Naruto is more about talking than anything, Rodney. That's why I can't, like, I sat through and watched all the way the first Naruto. I can't watch Shippuden. I've already seen what happens and all that stuff because I played through the game, so I already understand what happens. So it's like, my fifth and final one. Damn, that's tough. That's fine. That's fine, Rodney. I'm not gonna hold. If you don't watch it anymore, that's fine. You grew up watching it, that's fine. Um, Damn, I can't think of the fifth one right now. I did put Gundam in there because Gundam. Oh, how can I forget Yu Yu Hakusho? Yu Yu Hakusho by far. Okay. You know what, Air? Let me add something to my list of top. I'm gonna go top 6 here a little bit. So I'm gonna add a sixth, and I'm going Mortal Kombat because you can't forget about Mortal Kombat. Like, but those are good. I like those. I want to play Sleeping Dog. I heard that was really good. The other ones I don't really mind. Like, I'm not the type of guy that plays those. Like, I don't play Minecraft. It's not my type of game. What? That was your first experience? Oh man. Dude, I played Resident Evil 1, I played Resident Evil 2, I played all the way up to 5. Like, I played every Resident Evil game that could ever be created, and Resident Evil 5 wasn't the greatest. It, to me, wasn't the worst, but not everybody likes that game. But, it is what it is. Everybody likes different things. So. She's doing okay. PC's doing okay. Sorry, if I ever reiterate she, I'm talking about my PC because I care about my PC a lot. So,
Practice is over.
I like that. I don't mind some of those. I didn't mind Hunter x Hunter. I didn't get into it as much, but it's not that bad of a show. It's pretty good. The other ones I don't know. So I've played 5, 6, and half of 7. 7's really good. I liked 7. I didn't like Village because at the very beginning you're going against like 5 fucking wolves. Where the fuck are you supposed to get the ammo to kill them motherfuckers? Are you supposed to run? Oh, Yu Yu Hakusho. It used to be on Toonami, I think it was, and I would always tune in. It would always come on after Dragon Ball Z, and I was just like, dude, I gotta watch this. I don't care if I don't get no sleep. I'm watching this shit. Hey, take your time. That's good. That's really good. I'm glad that you got into that. There's a lot of it's like you know what? I'm also gonna add one more to my list for animes. I'm going Bleach because Bleach is by far one of the few animes that no everybody underrates, and it's very good. And I really liked it. Like I'm not that big on the newer shows because they're not that good to me. I don't know why. It's just it's not my taste.
Targets are
But yeah,
get to work.
grab the god, grab the goddamn. It's a lot of time consuming. I don't mind One Punch Man. I don't watch it as much, but I slowly got into it, and I'm still trying to do that too. One Piece is just too long for me. It's kind of I think when they brought the show back, they changed the voice of Loopy, and I don't like the new voice because it sounds like Gohan from Kai, and I can't stand Dragon Ball Z Kai. He's so fucking trash. I have seen One Punch Man. I want to read the manga. A lot of people want to read a lot of the mangas of movies. Do I? I haven't read manga in a long time. Like the way I watch the way I kind of read them is by YouTube. There's a guy on YouTube who like tells us when the next chapter of like Dragon Ball Z happens, and it's dope because like the way they made it right now is really really dope, and I hope that they continue with it. Swords Art Online is really, really good. I like the first season and the second season a little bit. The third season was trash with the whole other shooting guns and shit. Attack on Titan's not bad. My brother loves Attack on Titan. Yeah, but that's any anime too. Oh yeah, my friend Christian at the time, my friend Christian. I shouldn't say at the time, he's still my friend, but Christian, he was telling me like he reads mangas, like he loves reading mangas because I used to Rodney, because he's just that type of guy who doesn't mind reading those type of things because it's just more entertaining to him. You know what I mean? Um, I had the first Swords Art Online game that ever came out on PlayStation 4. Somebody's been here. And
ID on multiple strongholds.
I haven't played it in a long, long time. Oh, really? Huh. I didn't know they had green comics. That was the last thing on my mind to even think of. That's cool, though. I like that. Oh, nice. Nice. I heard about that a little bit. I heard people really like that. It's good. I have to watch Wednesday, like on YouTube. I mean, not on YouTube, but on Netflix. Like Jenny Ortega, like she really did a good job. It looks like, so I can't wait to see that show. And then I gotta watch Sandman. Sandman was really good. Yeah, that makes sense. I get what you're saying. Damn it! Um, that's how a lot of these shows have been. You know, they kind of start off slow and then they kind of pick up. Like I can't. There's one show I can't watch, and that's Game of Thrones. It's just it's not for me. I can't stand that show. Like it's just not for me. I can't watch Walking Dead. I can't watch none of that stuff. It's just I feel like they try to put realisticnism into it, but didn't think about it. Like it just didn't happen the way they should have. What's that other one? Exactly. I don't understand why everybody likes it so much. It's just man. Like I can't watch it. It's just not my game. It's not my shit. Stopped after season 5. See, most people will tell you to watch the rest of the seasons because they're so good. They build up. It's like there was one show is Falling Skies. I really liked that show. I don't know if anybody's ever seen Falling Skies, but it's about like aliens invading. It was really, really good. Especially the last 2 seasons were really good.
Soldiers, your pathetic lives belong to me now. There is only one way.
You know that? Did you like it, Air? I liked it. You never finished it? What the fuck were you doing?
Blood on your heads, or my God will have yours on his. Weak losers. They don't deserve to live again.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh, okay. Yeah. Did I watch Chernobyl, the movie? The movie Chernobyl? If you're talking about the movie, oh yeah, I watched Chernobyl, the movie. That shit was crazy. I wanted to play the game Chernobyl. There was a game called Chernobyl. Oh yeah, that was a good one too, Rodney. I liked it. I didn't get to finish. I didn't get to see the newest season because somebody kicked me off their HBO. Somebody's ex, and that was funny.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
God, there's nothing here. Oh yeah. Zendaya definitely slayed that fucking role. Oh my gosh, she slayed that fucking role like a motherfucker. I didn't expect her to do that fucking part, to be honest with you. It kind of is. But it's good. I liked it. I thought it was different. It wasn't something that I was expecting. Give me my fucking gun. I gotta watch Chernobyl again.
You got gas moving in.
Looks like somebody went out of business before they can get all their money. I just saw the movie Ted last night with a friend. It was alright. Kind of cheesy. Well, you gotta think of it, because you kind of gotta think of it like this. It's Meg and Chris together, but not brother and sister in a sense of a way, if that makes sense. Who the fuck came here and didn't grab all this shit? That's how I look at it. I look at just Meg and such just arguing. Because Mila Kunis plays Meg, and it's like fucking funny. She didn't always play Meg, but yeah. Shit was funny. Yeah. In a sense of a way, you know what I mean? Like, it makes some kind of sense in some kind of way, you know. Really? I love Family. I thought Family Guy was funny, but hey, to each his own. You can grab the money here, buddy. Who was here and didn't grab that fucking money? In this game, money can be very important. No. It's what you're into, Air. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. Well, it's just like this. It's like I've had people tell me that American Dad is really good. I don't. I mean, it is good. I just can't get into it as much. I'll watch a few episodes here and there, but it's like Family Guy on like Family Guy that shouldn't have been made.
UAV active.
If that makes sense. You mean to tell me you can't jump over that fucking wall, you bitch? Oh, Boondocks is fucking funny. Damn it!
The enemy took that one, but we will be back to finish the job.
That Boondocks is funny as fuck. Oh my god. I like you gotta watch the one where every clip I've ever seen from that made me laugh. Like it still comes on sometimes. Just gotta catch it. Boondocks is funny. South Park is by far funny. Like I was just watching South Park this morning. South Park is funny. It's sorry I didn't mean to hit the mic. It just depends on the episode you're watching, because sometimes certain things aren't funny to you, but it all depends. It all just depends. I think my favorite Family Guy episode was probably the one where Brian and Stewie go back in time. Didn't they tease Tyler Perry and Boondocks? They teased a lot of people. They've like Lil Wayne's even been in the Boondocks in a brief episode, and then they make fun of it a lot. South Park is way worse at it though. That's fine. I mean, what's crazy is that South Park has like made predictions on how people died, even Kobe. Like I think they made a episode of where he supposedly died in a helicopter crash, and he ended up dying in a helicopter crash. Like, how crazy is that? Or was that The Simpsons? It might have been The Simpsons. Might have been The Simpsons. I can't remember. But anyways, it just depends. Like I said, it just depends on what you're into. I don't know, is it? But oh man, you have no idea. I'm still hurt. You have no idea. I'm still hurt by that. I miss my favorite player every day. He shouldn't have died at 41. That wasn't even fair.
Check your gear.
Along with the other people that were in that helicopter, it ain't even fair. Like, some of those players could have been in the WNBA, man. But that's the thing, Air. And there's this guy. His name, I forgot his fucking name. I don't care what he has to say though. He went on a podcast. He went on two ex-basketball player podcast talk about, oh, I'm sick of hearing people talk about Mamba mentality. Like, don't bring that up. Don't. You never worked this hard. First of all, if you know Kobe, he would have been okay with people saying Mamba mentality. If anything, there's a lot of people that still shoot the fucking paper balls into the fucking trash cans. They say Kobe. Like, if you got a problem with that, if you got a problem with people saying Mamba mentality, then you need to make them shut up. Because if you want them to stop saying that, then you need to shut them up. But you wouldn't shut me up because you ain't beat me on a basketball court. I don't care who he, like, this guy was so arrogant and so ignorant. Like, you have no idea how much people are trying to keep that man's legacy alive so nobody would forget about him. They forget about him now. There's so many people that praise Kobe now, especially Max Kellerman, Skip Bayless, a lot of these guys. When Kobe died, even Shannon Sharp used to talk so much shit about Kobe. Now that he's gone, oh, it's praise. Nah, shut that up.
Gas is closing on your position. Suggest you get moving.
A lot of people didn't. A lot of people expected him not like. The word I'm trying to find here is that a lot of people didn't expect him to die. Like he was a guy that could surpass life, like surpass death. Everybody thought that, whether it was Bernie Mac, um, Kobe, and a lot of players. There's a lot of players that a lot of people think that could have surpassed death, and he was one of them. Whether and it was just crazy. Like I remember hearing about it and just being hurt from it. It just didn't feel real. I was still trying to cope with it. I couldn't believe it. But at the end of the day, there are people out there that will never understand shit like that. Like I'm still waiting for an apology from somebody, and I'm never gonna get it. But what are you gonna do? And I think MJ said it the best way at the funeral, at the memorial. We must live in the moment. We must cherish every moment that we cherish with every person that we come in contact with. Because no one knows how we could be gone tomorrow. You could wake up, probably be in somebody else's body, or be somebody else. It's just something. It was just a tragic moment, and I think the two cops that showed the photos of them being dead on the internet should have been fired, lost their will to be able to work as a police officers and shit, because that wasn't even right. When Robert Williams died, that was fucked up, because a lot of people really didn't like his movies, and I was like, you guys do not get the sense of humor. Just like I thought it was stupid that people really downgraded him after, like, he made a movie trying to bring children's spirits up because they were dying from an illness. You don't want the kid to remember that he has an illness. He's trying to bring joy into their lives before they die. Robert Williams was my guy. I loved Robert Williams, especially in Hook. Hook was shit, especially, and even like Flubber. Like Flubber was dope. I've never, like, when I seen Flubber, I was like, bro, this is dope. Graphics weren't that great back then. CGI wasn't great back then, but they made it work. Like, that shit was dope. Oh yeah, they're always gonna do that. It's just like this. I'm gonna hit you with something. I don't know if you guys know this. It's like Vanessa Bryant's mom was trying to sue her because she was watching their kid, Kobe and her kid, and Vanessa's kids, and they weren't. But my thing is this: if you're the mom, if you're the grandparent, why do you need to be paid to watch kids? Aren't you like what? Jumanji was fucking great too. I'm glad you brought. I forgot all about Jumanji. Look at me. Like, whoa, they need to pay you to watch your grandkids? Like, that's so stupid. I've never heard anybody having to be paid to watch somebody's grandkids, like their own grandkids. Like, somebody died here. Zathura was dope. Lost in Space was good too. Yeah, that was good too, Air. Oh, he was a big part of my childhood too. My grandmother loved Robert Williams. So when he died, it was just it was just tragic. It was fucked up. Like, he suffered from depression, and then all the other shit that he used to do is just it's messed up. It's one of the few people I do miss too. Oh, you little bitch! You took the helicopter like a little bitch. I'd be okay with that. Oh, Now that you brought that up, Toy Soldiers was really good too. Toy Soldiers, that was the shit back in the 90s too. They come to life and shit. Well, you got to remember, people are arrogant, Rodney, and yes, that is crazy too. But you know what? Man, still making money even after he's dead. But for Michael Jackson to die the way he did was just it's just like my mom. She didn't like when Prince died. Prince, she loved Prince, and that hurt her. Or like my brother, he didn't like when Chad Boseman died because Chad Boseman had made them, he made Black Panther. Finally got somebody got the recognition that they deserved as a black superhero and stuff. So, and that hurt me too because I was just like, you guys talk so much shit about Chad Boseman when he was sick, and then when you find out that he's sick, y'all want to be like, oh, I'm sorry. Nah, shut the fuck up. You're not sorry. Don't talk shit. Don't talk shit. Damn, a lot of people died here, didn't they? I just can't stand shit like that. Don't be two-faced. Damn it!
They are ready to fight. Get ready to fight.
I mean, that's...
Fight to earn redeployment.
See? And that's how I felt about Kobe. Like, I was fucking screwed for months and months and months, and then I lost a friend over it because of it, and I almost lost another friend because he was talking shit, and I wanted to beat his ass, and it was just like, can't do it though. But no, it just sucks. Some people don't understand it and never will.
We lost that one, but we'll come out stronger next time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's just death is unexpected, and like I'm not the biggest LeBron fan, but I'd hate to see that man pass away because he means so much to people. I'm not gonna go on Twitter. I'm not gonna go on Twitter and be like, now you know how I feel, motherfuckers. No, I'm gonna feel torn because despite not liking him as a player and as a dude who really is two-wayed in a way, like he can't when he promises something, he deletes the tweet. He says something, then he deletes the tweet. He says something, he deletes the tweet. It's like, dude, own up to your tweet and you couldn't deliver, but it sucks when you have people that you listen to, look up to, want to be like childhood heroes, grown-up heroes. It sucks. And I remember you telling me about that too, about Triple Extension. That's why when Wayne did a song with Triple Extension, I thought that was a good testimony for his death because it was right when it was. I mean, he literally dropped it not too long after that man died of funeral, the album Funeral, and he had Triple Extension, and that's one of my favorite songs. It's Don't Cry, and them two went hard on that song, and I love that fucking song. It just goes to show you that just because you guys we're two different generations don't mean you can't work together, don't mean you can't see eye to eye, doesn't mean that you can't make great music, and when Nipsey died, a lot of people felt sad. Like this man died in front of his own fucking place. Like that still hurts. And he had a wife. I think he had kids, and it's like that's how it hurts. Like when Kobe died, it wasn't because it was just because it was my favorite player, because my dad is alive. I could text my dad. Nobody can text that man no more. Nobody can text Robert Williams. Nobody can text Triple Extension, and anybody else who's died, whether it's Bernie Mac, Kobe Bryant, Debo. Debo died too, and that hurt me. I loved Friday and Debo died. Like that boy, that man was in Fifth Element. Fifth fucking Element, and he was really good in that movie. Then you had old boy from Green Mile that died. That hit me too because I love that fucking movie. You know, just like I know if Tom Hanks were to die today, my grandmother would be heartbroken because she fucking loves Tom Hanks. I would hate to see that happen. Like, again, when you grow up and you look up to things, and people are hurt and people will die, it hits you differently. I was not even 5 years old when I started watching Kobe Bryant. I was born in 1994. He got drafted in 1996. I was 2 years old. My dad put the ball in my hand when I was 5, maybe 6 years old. I kept watching that man and trying to be like him because that was my favorite player. I wanted to be the next Laker, to be the great. And did I get there? No, that's fine. But it's like my friend's a coworker at the time once told me. He said, "Life is fair." In my mind, life is definitely not fair because you can't explain why Kobe died. You can't explain why Bernie Mac, Robert Williams, all these people keep dying out of nowhere. You had Stan Lee, who the MCU on top of that was great, just about to release Endgame, and that man didn't even get to see Endgame. Like, how fucked up is that? The guy who created all these characters didn't even get to see the final movie of that phase. He's been in so many movies. He's had so many cameos. You mean to tell me this man didn't get that chance? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Like, so many people keep dying, and it's just sad. That's why when you guys are here, it makes me feel better, because knowing that you guys are still here. I haven't lost a friend, and like I said, you guys are still here, so I haven't lost any of my friends, and I feel good about that. I hate to hear something happen to any of you guys. Like, that's not fair. I've told Lauren, and I told John, I've told Christian, I've told my friend Eduardo, I've told my friend Willie. I take a bullet for any one of you guys. And it goes for you, Rodney, that goes for anybody else here that I know really well. I take a bullet for any of you guys, even if it meant me dying. I do not care. I do not fear death. I do not fear it. Do I fear how I die? Yes, because I do not want to die by getting bit by a spider. That's one thing I don't want to die by. And how's it going? Go and get it. Good to see you, buddy. That's why I'm not afraid, because we all have to die at some point. But I'd rather my life go before my friends. Same thing with my family. I'd rather see my life go before my family. Like, it's just how I am. That's how I've always been built. That's how I always will be. I'm doing pretty good. You know, we're not winning anything yet, but we're having some good conversations here. Go and get it. You got to jump into this, man. All right. So, go and get it. Since you're here now, you got to get asked this question. Top 5 favorite anime, if you watch anime. You don't have to. Top 5 favorite games. And that's about it, I think. I don't think I had any other questions, but that's about it. JK. What do you mean JK? Rodney, but here's the thing, though. You outdo a lot of people. Not because you want to, but because that's who you are. I told you out of everybody that I was coming back. And what did you do? You shouted me out. You helped me out. You tried to get people to come here. I can't thank you enough for that. No? Oh, you're good. No worries. Go and get it. You're fine, bud. Take your time. Like, you didn't have to do that, Rodney. But yeah, you did it. Because that's you. That's the appreciation I have for you. That's why I want you to keep being you. That's why I don't want you to feel the way you feel sometimes. That's okay. I got you. Okay, I got you. You're fine. That's good. You're good. No, I got you. You're good. I know, but I want to reach my goal. I do too, but we have to be patient, and we have to. I want you guys to understand something, and I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. I am the type of guy that thinks not just one step, not 10, not 20. I'm thinking 100 steps ahead. I've had conversations in my head with people of certain conversations before I meet them. Like I've had like my dad. My dad doesn't know I smoke, but I've had the conversation about 500 times in my head in 500 different ways of how it could go. He could definitely disown me. He could definitely tell me to fuck off. He could definitely punch me in my face. He could accept it. He could let it go. He could not ever talk to me again. Like there's so many different ways, and I appreciate you, Era. That I'm not the smartest guy in the world, and I'm not the dumbest guy in the world, but I appreciate you for that. And I really want to reach my goal, and I want y'all all to be here if I can get it. But we just gotta take it one step at a time and one day at a time. Because we're gonna have to build something together before we can do that, you know? And I just want us all to build it together. You are a planner? I don't think I'm a planner. I think I'm just weird that way. Like, I break things to, like, when I got hurt and I hit my knee on somebody else's knee, I thought it was over. I thought I wasn't gonna be able to walk again. When I say that that's got to be some of the worst pain in my life, I just broke down things to its last integers. Like I really, really was trying to say, hey, how can I build my knee back up? How can I get back from being hurt? I don't want to miss school. I don't want to miss this. I don't want to miss that. I want to play games. I want to play basketball. Like when I had my passion for basketball, I would not stop. I won't ever stop. I don't care how hurt you hurt me. I've been hit in the head. I've been hit in the face, in the eye. I had a dude tell me, he was like, dude, I'm so sorry I hit you in the face. I said, dude, you're taller than me. I had no business trying to get a rebound, but I was trying to help my team win. You hit me in my eye? Ain't shit, bro. I've been hit way worse. I've fell way worse. I've done a lot worse, you know? And he was like, dude, you're cool. I was like, dude, I've played basketball my whole life. Not my whole life, but majority of my life. I'm not gonna get mad at you. I've hit people where I didn't want to hit them and they got mad at me, but they cooled down and said, dude, I know you didn't mean to. Because I don't mean to. We never mean to hurt each other. Unless it's personal. And I've never been personal with someone in the basketball game. Like, I'll never be like that. Oh yeah, I agree with you. I heard somebody jump. Sound like somebody jumped, unless that was me. But I just want to fit. I want to fit in. I want to feel. I think that's my problem. Trying to fit in a little too much, but at the same time, who doesn't?
Copy. UAV orbiting
Like, who
the
doesn't?
AO.
I want to find a place that I feel happy. Whether it's a job, whether it's hanging out with you guys, whether it's streaming, whether it's playing basketball like I used to. Do I miss basketball? Yes. Do I want to play it again? Not right now. I don't. I don't have the love for it anymore. It's just gone. What the fuck?
UAV is being
He just disappeared. What the fuck? Oh, he timed out, I guess. But yeah, I think about different scenarios due to the fact of just because some of the fact is that I want to be prepared for the conversation for when it happens. So if somebody brings up something and it's like I have to defend myself, I'm already prepared. It's not, I don't know. I feel like, I think that's probably why I can't sleep either. Like my mind's constantly working, but I can't help that. And I appreciate you calling me a funny guy. I don't think I'm funny as much. I wish I was. I really pride myself on trying to be funny. Like, if you can make me laugh, cool. This is where I won that second game was right here. Part of it. But I just try to be me, man. And like I said, Rodney will testify to this. I'm a big Deadpool fan, so I try to be funny. I try to, like, I'm a Kevin Hart fan. I try to be funny. I try to be me. If it happens to be funny, it happens to be funny. If it's not, I can't help that. I just try to be me every day, and it's hard. because some people don't like you, some people do like you. Oh, thank you, Rodney. I appreciate that. But I think what I'm gonna do tomorrow, since I'm not gonna be streaming for the next couple days until probably my days off again or my Friday. I think you played Fear 1, so I gotta re-download Fear 2 and start over so you can watch me play that game because I really want you to understand why I love that game. Fear 2 is by far the best Fear. I already got Fear 3. I was gonna start it, but I was like, no, let me re-download the second one so that Rodney can see it because that game is. I've died a couple times in the PC version. I've never died on like console version. I just, I, here's another thing I want you guys to understand. I don't care about being smart. Like I have always not cared about it. I don't care about being the smartest person in the world. It's never been my goal because there's always going to be somebody maybe smarter than you or I just don't care for it because at the end of the day, a lot of the stuff that we don't use in our life. And it's like, it doesn't bother me. It's a 50-50 chance with that though, Air. People appreciate that, but when I was on Twitch, nobody cared. Like, I had somebody tell me that, oh, we're not your therapist. You don't need to be talented. But it was a friend at the time, and I was just like, okay. And we're not friends no more, but that really hurt. It was just like, dude, really? But I get what you're saying. It's just, it's hard for me to be myself when I can't be around my mom. Not my mom, but my dad. I can't be around myself. I can't be myself around my dad or my certain people anymore. It's like, I can't. Nice. Dragon Ball Z. I respected Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, and One Piece. One Piece isn't terrible. It's just too fucking long. Too much commentary for me. But then again, DBZ has it too sometimes. But yeah. No, no, no. No, close the fucking door. Oh, do you? How do you like it, Rodney? That's a good point. But see, that's the thing though. Some people don't say they don't mind it, but then they turn their back on you, and that's what really hurts. But I appreciate that. I appreciate that at least you understand, along with certain other people within my immediate circle. Like, I appreciate that. Oh, you want to activate yours? I'll activate mine, bitch!
Copy. UAV orbiting the AO. Recon is online.
It's okay, Rodney. Don't worry about it, buddy. He's in there. Where's he at? He's probably on the second floor. He's on the third floor.
UAV is being fuel. RTB at this time.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh, go ahead. Get shot at in there. You're gonna die, buddy. I'm trying to be tactical here, guys, so I'm sorry if I'm not getting kills. I'm just very cautious right now. Yeah. It's just, I kind of understand it more now, Aaron, because I have a lot of things going on in my life, and you can't always, you have to learn to figure it out for yourself sometimes, because if all your people, if all your friends and family were to die today, you would only have you. So you got to learn to try and rely on yourself more, and It's hard. It's hard. I'm 27 going on 28. My birthday's next week, and it's like I still am learning stuff. Like I used to speak up on stuff. Now, after my last job, I'm not speaking up anymore because there's no point. My mom has helped me taught me that. Like it just helps. Like you gotta learn not to sometimes you just gotta sometimes just put your head down and just work and not say anything to anybody. If something happens, let it happen. It's hard to pick top 5. Oh, trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. Go and get it. If anybody knows, you should know I know. Okay, let me ask you this thing. Go get it. If you were to make a top 5 NBA players, who would they be? Because there's a lot of players and a lot of people that don't respect some people's lists because certain players aren't in there. Yeah. Very true. I'd be lost, but eventually find a way out. Somehow push forward. You know? Can't do everything yourself, but can't rely on all the time on everybody. Yeah. Gotta have some self. Yeah. Yep. I got you. Go and get it. No worries, buddy. No worries. Top 5 players of all for me. MJ's number 1. Kobe. That's the top 3 right there. Like that's all I mean. That's the top 2 right there for me. It goes MJ, Kobe. I give it to Dirk, and I give it to Shaq. When people make their lists, what upsets me is that they talk about how Shaq's the most dominant big man to ever play the game, and yet they don't have him in their top 5. Yeah, I like talking to Go and Get about sports. I hope that's okay, guys. Oh no, you're fine. But yeah, that's by far. Okay. By far, yeah. MJ, Kobe, Shaq, and then you can put anybody else in between those. Like I definitely would put Timmy in there because Timmy is by far one of the best power forwards to ever play the game, especially with not just 5 rings, but because of how he is. This man doesn't he's so quiet. He lets his game speak for itself, and it's just like, dude, whoa. Oh, no, you're fine, bud. You're fine. No worries about that. I'm not. It's not ignorance at all. No, man, don't worry about that. It's not even like that, bro. I understand. Like, I can't. Ah! Damn it. Like, there's a lot of other sports that I don't care. Like, I don't care for soccer, but if I were to watch it, I'd watch it with a friend of mine.
For your chance to redeploy.
Have I ever bet on a team or / player? Yes, I have. Wait, what do you mean by betting? Like sports betting? Like money wise? If you're asking me that, yes, I've done a parlay before in Vegas. It was $5. It was back in the 2016 NBA, in the NBA, and it was the first round. I almost won. I almost won $443 off a 18 bet for $10. I put $10 in. The only reason why I didn't win was because one team didn't win. And anybody who knows, when you do betting, you miss one team, it's over. You know, and $10 for 500 and something bucks. Come on, bro. Like, who wouldn't want to take that?
You fought hard out there. Return to base for debrief.
Play a couple more. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I do not want to go to work tomorrow. And it's like this too. Like, I don't mind giving out advice, but when it comes down to like stuff like this, it's hard to give advice. Like I remember seeing people ask big time streamers. Hey, how can I get noticed? I remember one of them were like, oh, get a regular job, stream every so often. But there's a lot of people that do that and still don't get recognized because it's just hard. It's hard to be it's hard to be yourself. You have to put on a character. Me, I can't do that. I can't put on a fake character. I gotta be me. I can't do that. I like that list. I like Shaq. I can change LeBron out, but that's fine. Isaiah Thomas, that's a good one too. I like that. I like that. You could have put AI or even D-Wade. Well, not D-Wade, but you could have put AI in there. Oh yeah, you got Clyde Drexler. You got fucking Wilt Chamberlain. I mean, you got Wilt the Still. Like, come on, man. Oh yeah, I agree with you, Air. It's just it's hard to find the factors that you need because one person could have already done those, and then another person didn't, or is trying to do the same thing, and then when they see it, it's like it goes left. So yes and no. I think it's hard to try and talk to everybody, especially when you get a lot of people. But I get what you're saying. Oh, Rodney, man, I've told you, man. You helped the stream, so I can't thank you enough, man. You know, Air shows up when he can. Go and get it. It's damn near here all the time too. Like I said, Rodney, you're here more than a lot of people, and you have a different time zone just like any other person. But I can't, I can't,
Use this time to
you
practice.
know,
We'll be deploying soon.
I can't thank my friends. I can't thank the viewers. I can't thank enough of how much you guys have helped me. Like I can't thank you guys enough. Like it feels good. It feels good to be back. It feels amazing. Yeah, I'm going through things in my life, but talking to you guys is fun. I forget about it most of the time because I'm playing this. I'm talking to you guys. You guys are just it's fun. Like I didn't realize it that much when I was in Twitch. How much it's fun to talk to you guys. Like in a sense of a way of just interacting. Like I try to interact, but finding the topics is hard. But when we do, it's so much fun.
Now you deploy to the war zone.
It depends. Air. If I can sleep, I go to sleep around 9 to 10. I gotta be up at 4 because I gotta take my mom who works at like 6 o'clock and then I gotta work at 8. Because I work from 8 to 4. And then I gotta pick her up and she gets up at 2. Till we get her car fixed. Let me just say that much because we're getting really close to getting her car fixed. But PST, yes. Pacific Standard Time, yes. A lot of people thought Vegas was supposed to be Mountain Time. It's not. It's It's PST. Oh yeah, I agree with you on that. Go and get it. Yeah, it's not a bad map and it's not a great map. But it depends if I can get some sleep. And when I say that, Air, is because I suffer from my depression, my insomnia, my what's that other thing I was gonna say? Like I said, my insomnia, my depression, my anxiety, and a lot of other stuff. Like it's very hard for me to sleep, but I do with as much as if I can get at least sometimes 5 hours of sleep to 4 to 5 hours of sleep, I'll be somewhat okay. If I get 6, I'm great. If I get 8, I'm terrible. For some reason, if I get full 8 hours of sleep, I don't feel the same anymore. Oh yeah, I know that. I think you told me that. Go and get it. But yeah, it's crazy the different time zones. Thank you, Aaron. That just warms. That makes me feel better because even Mac, I mean not Mac, but Rodney said the same thing. He said, "Dude, you're more than welcome." And you guys are just like it's gonna take me time, Air, to do that because again, just past things again. I'm sorry. I'm sound a little shivery. It is kind of cold. I think it's like fucking 34 degrees now in Vegas at nights, but I will eventually come and join. It's just gonna take me time. I've had sleep paralysis at least 5 times in my life, 3 times in my life. I can easily say that I don't think it's from food. For me, I just think sometimes my body gets so tired that I can't, my body just basically just shuts down and just says, because I've been awake at it. Like when I say it's sleep paralysis, like I've been awake during my sleep paralysis and I couldn't, like, I remember waking up, there was nobody home. It was just me. Well, my mom was home. It was me in my room. But the difference was is that the door was open. The door was open, and I don't usually leave my door open. And I couldn't call out for my mom. I tried as hard as I could. I kept trying to say, Mom, 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 Mom. And I couldn't talk. I said, you know what? I'm just going to fall back to sleep. If something happens to me, something happens to me. I can't fucking move. And then when I woke back up, my door was closed. And I said, Mom, I went to my mom. I said, Mom, did you hear me calling you? She was like, no. She's like, well, what were you calling me? I said, well, I couldn't move. She's like, you couldn't move? I was like, yeah, I just couldn't fucking move. She was like, do you want to go to a doctor or something? I was like, no, I just don't understand it. And then I was researching it. It could be a lot of things. You fucking laying on the ground, you fucking asshole. Oh, you little bitch for that. What? A week? How? How did you even deal with that? I can't imagine that. Like,
You'll have to fight to earn redeployment.
what? That's crazy. That's the first time I've ever heard that. Let me rephrase that. One night for a week, every night for, oh my god. How did you deal with that? I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. That's crazy. Ah. Damn it. All right, I'm playing terrible. All right. All right, let's get a little real on this one. We're going to really try on this one. Okay. Let's get it. Really? See, that's the thing, Rodney. I couldn't move. Like, I couldn't talk. I couldn't do anything. All I could do was, this is basically what I was. I was like this, and I was just like moving my eyes. That was it. I couldn't move my head. I was just like this. Full body. Like, I felt like a paraplegic. I really did, but from the shoulders down. What? Whoa. Whoa, Air. I've never had that. But see, the scary thing for me is I thought somebody had raided my house, and they just left me there for, thought I was already dead. Like I felt like I was being, like I felt like I was dead. I felt like I felt cold. Like I couldn't move. Like I just, it was weird. It wasn't. It was one of the worst feelings of my life. The other 2 times weren't as bad, but the first time was by far the worst. Like, oh my god. That night, though, the first time it ever happened, it felt like an eternity. It felt like this could never end. But at the same time, when I woke up, I was in the same position I was. I was on my back, looking at the door, but the door was closed. And I said, Mom, did you close my door? She said, your door was already closed. What are you talking about? And I said, I woke up just a moment ago. It was open. She's like, it's been closed the whole entire time. Yes, Rodney. I've had weird sounds because, like I said,
Take this time to warm up.
like, I tried to call for my mom, but I couldn't call. And then, well, the second time was weird. It was weird because that's all I heard was like this weird sound. The third time, I didn't hear nothing. I couldn't move. I was home alone, and my phone was on the side of me. The only thing I could really move was my head that time. Like I could only go like this, and I was trying to grab my phone, and it felt like a numbing sensation. Like you're so numb that you can't move. haven't had sleep paralysis in like 3 years now. No, let me take that back. 2 years. 2 years going on 3. In April, maybe June of next year will be 3 years. See? I didn't hear my heart. I couldn't feel my heart. Like, it wasn't pumping. I could feel nothing. I mean, nothing. I felt like I wasn't even in control of my own body. It was just weird. It was a weird sensation. I thought I was in a nightmare. Like I was about to die. Like I said, I don't want to die by a spider. I thought maybe a spider had bit me while I was sleeping and was gonna kill me. Like I've had my brother's cousin tell me she woke up with a black widow on top of her head, dead, like dead center. Like how do you wake? How does that happen? The motherfucker didn't bite her. Like fucking lucky as hell. That would have been me. I would have got bit. Like it's crazy. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I can't believe you were able to hear your heart race. Like I didn't hear my heart race. I didn't feel it. It felt like I didn't have one for a minute there. I was just like, dude, what's going on? Am I dead? Is this my torment? Can you give me a heads up?
Enemy soldier incoming. Target set up. Get to work.
Alright, let's get down to brass. So I just want you guys to know I am still deeply into this conversation. I'm just gonna be a little bit more focused on this game. That's some scary shit. Air. Holy shit. Your guys' shit is way like y'all are making me scared to sleep. That's scary, man. I can't imagine what you were probably thinking. Oh, that's. Oh, I bet. I bet. I've had something really bad. Like I remember it had a. I don't know why it had to involve my grandmother. I was so mad at this dream, but I had a dream where it was just me and my grandmother. We were just hanging out, just me and her. She goes into the kitchen. She's like, I'm just gonna go make some tea. I'll be right back. Don't take her that long. In the dream, what felt like 10 minutes was just a couple seconds in real life. I can only imagine, but she didn't come back. And then when I went into the kitchen, I could see this big ass web, and I was just like, oh hell no. So I was like, I gotta save my grandmother. Then I turn around, the whole back is fucking filled with spiders. Filled with spider webs and all that, and all I see is these things just coming down, coming at me. All I hear is my grandmother say, run. She's in her room. All I hear is, run. It's too late for me. One of them fucking jumped at me, and next thing I knew, I woke up. I was just like, fuck, because it jumped at me. It was just, I was like, it's freaky. Like, that gave me the shakes big time. Oh, because that could have been, that's some, like, it's not Psycho, but it's almost like when Dr. Sleep came out. It was the second movie to The Shining. That's what it sounded. It sounds like you had a close encounter with The Shining, buddy. Except you only had to deal with one of the girls. That's crazy. I had a woman just slowly walk up to me and smile, and I was sure they wanted or what they were going to do. Next thing I knew, I'm hearing chants from voices repeatedly saying, Donna? Whoa! What the fuck? That's freaky. That's scary. That's definitely scary. Damn, I ain't got no money on me? How do I not have no money on me right now? I'm good with grabbing money. What the fuck? Give me this money. Fuckers.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Man, fuck that UAV. Goddamn. Crap the god. Man, there's so much problems with this game since that update. Well, you know what? Let me say this too. I thought maybe aliens were kidnapping me too. I was just like, fuck, maybe aliens are real. Shit. I guess I'm getting kidnapped. It was fucking crazy, man. Someone just shot at me. You suck at aiming, buddy. Really? That's definitely terrifying. Oh. That's scary. Let's see. That's crazy. That's some creepy shit. I've had some like. There was this one time when we were living close to like Sam's Town. Me, my mom, my younger brother, my older brother. We were way younger at the time, and we were all getting ready to go to bed. Somehow, the TV magically turned on by itself. We were just like, me and my mom looked at each other like, "Did you turn on the TV by mistake?" I was like, "No, we're going to bed." I turned it off. She's like, "But it just turned on." I said, "What?" I was like, "Yeah." That's crazy. See, I don't even have good dreams. Either I have a bad dream or I don't have a dream at all. It's fucking weird. Someone shoot at me.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Ah, that's funny. I wish other people could see us having these cool talks. I love these fucking talks. Uh-oh. Who's coming? Who's ready to die? Unless I die. And I want to say this too, Eric. Thank you for having belief in me. I appreciate you. Because, what's it called? Said the same thing. Rodney, and I really appreciate you guys believing in me. I'm going to do my best to try and make it happen. I would have been scared too, buddy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't know. It's the movies. The first two Insidious movies scared the shit out of me. I will never watch those fucking movies ever again. I will never watch those fucking movies again. They scared the shit out of me. Oh, thank you. I try to be like. I can't be an asshole, Air. It's just when people piss me off. That's just how I am. Like. I can't stand when people piss me off. But no, I appreciate you. You seem like a really cool dude. You love those movies? Go and get. I can't stand those fucking movies. I hate those fucking movies. It's the sounds. It's like the sounds. They plan them so perfectly, and it's like I can't be mad at you for doing that, but you're scaring the shit out of me, man. Like, imagine you sleep, and your astral body leaves you, and somebody else can take, some other entity can take over it. That's some scary shit. Because that's kind of what it felt like when I was like, that's kind of how it feels like when you're like, have sleep paralysis. It's like somebody took over your own fucking body. I'm not even playing like the way I usually play. Oh, I didn't mind The Conjuring. Conjuring didn't scare me. The first two Conjuring movies were great. Were really good. The third one was trash. I fucking hate that one. That was so trash. The third one was so trash. I couldn't believe it. I was just like, dude. I can't watch that movie. I can't. I won't do it no more. I'll watch the third one, but I won't, and the fourth one, but I won't watch the other two. Something about them, I don't know. It just gets me the wrong way. It just really bothers me in a sense of a way. Yeah, you. Fuck you. Yeah, it makes you feel helpless. Whoa. I don't think I gotta watch that then. I feel like I've seen that movie, but I gotta rewatch it so I know if I so I know talk about the right movie. I don't want to seem like I know what I'm talking about when I don't. Yeah.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
That's funny you say that because my mind, like I said before, my mind constantly is working. That's the thing. It seems like my mind, even though I have a very hard time remembering things because, especially because of other events that have happened to me, my mind seems to know. Like back when I was a kid, I used to watch a lot of, Dragon Ball Z, uh, uh, Looney Tunes, and other cartoons. So when they would come on, it's like my mind would just be like, "Time to wake up. Your favorite show's on." Oh, okay. It's crazy. Anybody want to see me play a horror game? I'd be down to play a horror game if you guys want to see me play it. But I can't guarantee I'll fully finish it because I can get a little scary. It was hard for me to play Alien Isolation. That shit scared the fuck out of me because I wasn't expecting it to be that gruesome, that dark. Like it was really dark scenarios in that game. Like it was really really dark. Like that game was one of the best Alien games ever. Like Alien vs Predator is by far my favorite Alien and Predator game, but that is by far the best Alien game they've created in a while. Alien is quick, but that's the thing. That's what he's supposed to be. You know what I mean? He's supposed to be that quick because they're fast. If you ever seen them run, especially in the movies, oh. But that's another thing. Like, yo, watch. Okay. Like, there's a lot of these franchises that don't like don't know how to make a good sequel. Alien and Aliens are by far the best Aliens movies, and I have to put Prometheus and Covenant right behind them because there's a lot of things about Covenant people do not understand, and I think it's ridiculous for people to be mad at because there's a lot of people who wanted a certain way for the alien to be in the next games. I mean, not in the next game, but in the next movies that they hated Covenant, but I really like Covenant to a point because it makes a lot of points that I have in my life that people don't understand, and they don't like when I bring up certain things. So it's like, I understand. You ever saw that clip of the guy saying he got away from it and then died by an alien? It's fun. It was funny. I'm going to hop off for a bit while I go get a shower and do a couple things. I hope you have a wonderful stream and good game. Thank you, Air. Thank you for stopping by, bud. Stay safe. I probably won't be on if you do decide to come back or after all that stuff. But if you do happen to stop by again, if I'm still live and you want to stop by, you're more than welcome, buddy. But have a great night. Have a good shower. Be safe at whatever you're going to be doing. And thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Much love, buddy. A lot of the time, it's because the sequels aren't made by the same people. Yeah. And you're right about that. But you know what? Aliens. Aliens may not have been made by Ridley Scott, but it was helped produced by Ridley Scott, so that was nice. Gotta watch my back here.
Gas is inbound.
Behind me, I knew it.
Don't do that again.
Come on. Thank you. But you do make a good, compelling argument, though. Go and get it because there's a lot. Like, even Scream was like the first two. Like the first two were good, but after that they really fell off. Yeah. Before I hop off, post it in the chat. Like after if I die here in a minute, I'll watch it. If I win, I'll still watch it. But
25
yeah.
remain. Supply crates are restocked. Advise you load up now.
Yeah, because then I could watch it in front of, like, everybody else can see it too. Maybe they might get a kick out of it, you know what I mean? When it comes down to this right here, this is where my instincts kind of, you know, come in because I kind of be sneaky. Every little thing keeps bothering me.
Holy shit!
No! 18th. That's not bad. All right, let's check this clip out. Yeah, exactly, and that's why like Aliens 3 wasn't great. Aliens 4, like Alien Resurrection was by far the worst fucking one, by far. Oh, it says something wrong. I can't watch it. It's weird. Uh-oh, something happened. Let me see. Give me 1 second, Rodney. It won't let me watch it for some reason. Like, it's weird. Yeah, that's weird. That's so weird. Okay, let me see if I can find it. Should be celebrated too early. Ah. I can hear him. He's stomping. Hey, that tail hit him. Because I'm gonna tell you this right now, Rodney. Anybody who really knows this game and researched this game.
No, I fucking didn't.
The AI within the game is supposed to learn. So every time you hide, it knows. Every time you try to distract it, it learns. It fucking learns, and that's what I loved about the game. They made an AI within the game that's supposed to learn, and it's like it did because every time I hid, he still caught me. It was like you can't. You have to change up your ways. Like you can't just keep doing the same shit. He said I had to say something. I had to say something. Yeah, I by far love this fucking game. I love this game despite the crazy shit. Like even like this guy right here, whose name is Byfear, I really like him. He's a really cool dude. Like I watch his videos for the Destiny stuff. Like he's really cool. There's another guy like this guy right here, Evade. He's really cool too. I like watching a lot of his videos, as you can see. Like I've watched a ton of his videos because it's the best way to learn things and stuff. Those androids were no joke. Like yeah, those androids were a little too OP in my opinion, and they didn't even look like the regular droids. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, I just want you guys to also see this. Like, there's Valorant, there's Alien versus Predator that I have Destiny 2, but I do not have all the DLCs for Destiny on PC because they don't transfer over, which sucks. Rainbow Six Siege, I just download Duel Masters and Duel Links. I have Apex Legends, Call of Duty, of course, Among Us, and it's still free, so that's nice. Alien Isolation, and then Fear 3. Like I said, I had Fear 3, so that's nice. I gotta download Fear 2 again. Um, but yeah. Um, I don't know if I showed you guys my character on Destiny. I'm gonna show you guys real quick before I hop off. Like that's why I wanted like. I know, and that's what I'm trying. You know, that's what we're all just trying to do. We're just trying to, find some topics to talk about. You know, and we can only do so much, but it's also you guys that keep it going, so that helps. I appreciate you guys for that. I have to say Destiny does look better on PC than it does on any consoles. Like, holy shit. Like, I played this on this, and when I say that it's fast paced on this motherfucker, it's fast paced. It's way more fast paced than any of the other things. Like, it's just crazy. Rodney, pieces are expensive. Only way I got mine was through my stimulus checks. That was nice. And then, well, one stimulus check and unemployment at the time when I was working at the airport because they weren't bringing me back. So, yeah. Like, this is by far one, like, my character right here just looks dope. Like, look at her. Like, look at it. Like, tell me she don't look dope. I love the skin on this motherfucker. Tell me that don't look dope. Thank you. I like this shader. Like, I made her to be the dark character. Well, she's supposed to be the dark character, but that ain't gonna happen because it's kind of hard to try and make a dark character. Like, what I mean by like a dark character, like an evil character. Like, that's what's hard. See, I completed the season pass, and it's like I do not care for this season because the season wasn't that much fun. Like, it really wasn't. Oh, I have that. I didn't know I had that. What's on? I haven't even checked it. Like, see, I own. It says I own Witch Queen's Dungeon. That's because of Destiny on Xbox and PlayStation. But I still need all this, and I'm not fucking buying this right now because that's $100, and that's ridiculous even with the season pass. Oh yeah, I already have the conductor. Yeah, but I'm gonna show you guys one more thing real quick before. I want to show you my other one too. It was a you know how you can get like what is it, ornaments? I think that's what they're called, or like Oh, watch this real quick. Watch this real quick. I love this scene. A conversion.
He claimed from them a mass of primal darkness.
He distilled, transformed
Terrifying energy.
Osiris.
More agreeable state. And Osiris, my phoenix, who broke time itself, bring it to his side, awoke. As he recovered, Osiris would tell us how the energy opened his mind. Let him remember Savathun's thoughts and fears as if they were his own. He would tell us about power she knew of, a secret hidden away on Neptune. Yes, he would explain all of this.
But
But when he first opened his eyes, his words were only, Saint, my love. That was all. And that was enough.
I love that. But see, it's these things. It's these things that make me want to make my own Destiny storyline because it involves so many people, whether it's me, Sonic, Lauren, you, Rodney, go and get it. My other friend, like, these story, like, I could make these stories, like, it's insane. Like, God, I know I could, like, see, his is the same thing, but I made him more chaotic in a way. Like, look at this. Tell me this doesn't match him. Tell me this ain't dope. Ships, like, look at these ships. This is by far. What is this one? I don't remember what this one is. I didn't mean to click on it, but like, this is definitely dope. Like, I try to make him as crazy of a character as I tried, but this is the same one. But yeah, that's an ornament. See, see, I have many different ones. There's this one. There's this one. Like, there's a whole bunch. But by far, this is dope. Like, look at that. Like, when I said that I was in my mode for Destiny, that's what I did. I was in my mode. I was grinding my own way. And when I grinded and grinded, man, I was getting crazy shit. And like, my buddy T and his friends helped me get this season thing that I was trying to get, because it would help me get, it would help me get this. Because the only way you can get this is by defeating it on the not master, but legendary edition. I mean, the legendary campaign. So by doing this, it got me this, so I can give it to my other warlock. But yeah, my buddy T helped me with that, and I can't thank him enough. But like, see, I have so many things master worked, but this is by far the best rocket launcher I've ever made, because I crafted this. I crafted this auto rifle, even though it's not the greatest auto rifle. It's I really like it. And I have this. Like, this was by far one of the best auto rifles. Like, I'm gonna show you something really, really quick. I know I keep saying that, but watch. There's this one gun, and I can't stress enough how much I miss this gun, and I think that Destiny really needs to bring it back, because it's one of those one auto rifles that should be still in this game. It's one that spits. It's the one that should be the one gun that everybody should have as an auto rifle. Auto rifles get shit on. All these automatic weapons keep getting shit on, but these pistols, these rocket launchers, these shotguns, just, these shotguns are just overpowering. And it's just sad. Like, look at the whole demeanor of this game now that I'm like playing on this. Like, here, I don't even know how to run, but this gun right here. Oops. Did she just say, well, what if we let them have the Traveler? Who the fuck just said, like, this breakneck gun by far was the best fucking gun they ever created, because it had Onslaught, it had Rampage, extended clip, and then it had the polarizing right. Like, I had no problems with this gun. Now, I want y'all can see that the stability, the handling isn't the greatest, but because it had Onslaught, it would fuck people up. Like, my God. And then you can do counterbalance, which is nice, counterbalance stock, which it helps the recoil. No. So you see the little green insignia right here? It's a Gambit gun. They didn't think that the gun was going to be that popular. Like, look at that range. Impact may not be that strong, but if I were to show you, or if you look up videos of people using breakneck, that you'd be like, bro, why would they take that out the game? Why would they not? Like, I can't upgrade it. Like, watch. See, I can't upgrade it. Item at current power cap. That sucks, man. Like, it aggravates me. But I do have my Monte Carlo, which is nice, because I love this Monte Carlo. I also love this. I'm not a pulse rifle guy, but I like this gun too. Um, by far my favorite fusion rifle is the Jotun. Um, this gun's not bad either. I like it because it's just different. And then Thunderlord's really nice too because of how it when you shoot an opponent and you keep shooting, 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 it kind of connects. It's like electricity. It conducts to the next enemy. And then these are all my ghosts. This ghost is pretty dope. I like this one. Some of these I got from Eververse, and then you also got this one. I don't know if I changed it, but I'm never changing the look of this because I like the rust on it. It kind of gives it a nice look to it. This one right here is the craziest one I've ever seen. This is Fundament. You know, it's crazy. Like, look at that. This is awesome. I mean, I've put a lot of work into this game. That's why I think that they don't care about me, man. Like when I say that I try to bring up things, they don't care. It's like there's only so much I can bring up until I get tired of talking. Like this is dope too. This is back in Forsaken. I've had this shell since Forsaken. Forsaken. God, I can't talk. Um, this one's pretty dope too. Kind of looks like a one of our enemies. Um, this is when I got Shadowkeep. This is Eris. This is Eris Morn. Yep. Different ships. That's Cade's ship. Fucking can't believe he's still gone in the game. But yeah, like even I have the Jotun. Like look at this thing. This is dope. Um, yeah, there's a lot that I've had. This is by far my favorite one. By far. This is by far my favorite one. I love this thing. It's just it looks like a Ghost Rider, like something that Ghost Rider would ride. You know what I mean? Um, oh yeah, this is the Sleeper Simulate one too. I have the Sleeper Simulate. That fucking gun is so good. I love that gun. Hard light. Yep. Yep. Many different things that I've had over this game. There's your little buddy there. Shut up. But yeah, yeah. Um, I can't stand these games talking about fucking hunters and shit. This shit pisses me off. Cause I can't stand the hunters and the titans. They're OP in my opinion. But yeah. Um, yeah. It's been a crazy day though, guys. I still haven't heard back from the other job, but I'm trying to keep my hopes up. I might call them tomorrow, see if they heard anything or anything. Um, I'll keep you guys posted. I might stream on my birthday, which is the 6th. Turn 28. Um, if I do decide, I decide. If I don't, I don't. It's just because it's just another day. I don't really care for it as much because I can't really do anything. I have no money, but then again, just hanging out with you guys makes it so much better because just because I can't do anything doesn't mean I can't hang out with you guys. So it's I just really wanted to do something this year, but that's okay. We'll try next year when I hit 29. I'm getting old. getting fucking old. I feel old. Back, bad back and all. But yeah, things will work out. I hope so too, Rodney. I just want to get out of the security job. Security ain't for me, and it never will be because I can't deal with companies that have been around for years and can't get their shit together. Like, it's not like, why do you think people keep leaving? Because you're unorganized, you're unprofessional, you're not fair, you don't care about us, you don't pay us enough. It's just how it is. Like, you want us to tell homeless people who might have bats, who might have a gun, who might have knives. I've seen some of these homeless people with knives, bats, golf clubs. Like, you just want us to call Metro, but by that time, because Metro is so hard to get on the phone, we could be dead. Something could happen to us, but you don't care. All you care about is your car and if the area is safe. You don't give a fuck about us. Damn, my finger is bent. Like, look at that. Ugh. My other finger, yeah, jeez, I really messed up my fingers. Ugh. My pinky ain't, thumb ain't that bad either. But yeah. Oh yeah, that's because apparently in the state of Nevada, they, they said that they don't want security guards doing no such thing as like touching people, even if they get touched or they get spit on, get punched, kicked, whatever the case may be, because Nevada says they can't do that. But if it's law that you have the right to defend yourself, you can't take that away from somebody. It's like taking somebody's Fifth Amendment away or First Amendment away. You can't do that. Like, you can't tell people they can't defend themselves. And then they'll be like, we're not telling you you can't. We just don't want you to because if something happens, you can get fired. But if somebody swung on me first, who should be the real person in trouble, you know? And I'm gonna take my glasses off because I could see the like glare. I feel like you guys can't see my eyes, so it's like, and it's just crazy. Like, I'm 27, going on 28. I don't want to keep telling people to fuck off, like get off these properties. Like, it's not worth it, man. Like, people are just trying to live. Like, they're trying to survive too. Just like if you were in that situation, you'd be trying to do the same thing. But there's nothing I can do. I'm tired of doing it. I'm tired of all of it because I was so happy at a site and then they moved me. But that's okay. I don't care anymore. I hope to be gone soon so I can start this other job. But yeah, just gotta stay positive. You know, there's other jobs out there, and like my mom says, she's like, security doesn't care because people need jobs, and they're always gonna try and get into security until they find another job. And she makes a valid point, especially in Vegas. Like, we're getting close to the holiday season. Now, anything can happen in anywhere at any given time. Not in Vegas, it could happen anywhere. But Vegas has been very violent lately, and especially more so than ever. So and we just had daylight savings time just changed. Like at 5 o'clock, it's dark as shit out here. I'm not dealing with that shit. These motherfuckers come up behind me, stab me, hit me, do whatever. You got people in golf carts. You got people walking. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Like, I think we should have pepper spray at least. If you're not gonna give me pepper spray, you gotta let me defend myself. Like, and when I say this, I have something to carry. Because I bring a backpack every day, and I'm not afraid to bring something in there because they can't search my shit. They'll never know what's in there. So, yeah. I'm just very protective of myself because shit just is crazy right now, and I'm not trying to worry my family, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. Yeah, pepper spray at least. I'm not asking for a taser. I'm not asking for a taser gun, but they're like, nope, can't even give you that. That's okay. I got something for them. But yeah, it's been a good day today, guys. We've had a nice day. I appreciate you guys for being here. We've had a lot of good topics to talk about today. We gotta find some more though. Since I'm not streaming tomorrow, I'm gonna take some time off to watch some stuff and try to. I was just watching Obi-Wan again, the Disney Channel, not Disney Channel, but Disney Plus. I was watching some of the stuff with like Dark Vader and shit. Fuck, man. I love that Obi-Wan Kenobi series. Fuck, that Obi-Wan Kenobi series was by far one of the better Star Wars stuff that I've ever seen. And uh, old boy who plays as Darth Vader really, really redeemed himself, even though he didn't have to. I thought he did fine as Anakin Skywalker. Like, I didn't care. Everybody always wants to blame these actors. Why not blame the writer? Why not blame the director? Why not blame the person who's behind this, Lucasfilms? Like, stop blaming these actors for how bad some of these movies are. Start looking at the director and the writers, because sometimes it's their fault. Like, my brother was telling me, like, when we watched Black Panther, he was like, dude, you could tell Michael B. Jordan sometimes just was aggravated, like, because they probably asked him to keep doing these same takes over and over again. Like, he didn't want to, you could tell. But it's Marvel. Marvel's trying to perfect their stuff. Like, I also seen Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. That shit was funny. Kevin Bacon was in it. It was really funny, man. They were really chasing after that guy. That shit was funny. Drax and Mantis. It was funny, man. And Kevin Bacon really did a good job in that movie, in that short little 45-minute special. It was just different. It was something that probably should have happened. But yeah. Oh my God, I expect everybody. I like my mind is expected that everybody's gonna die, whether it's Star Lord, Mantis, Drax, Rocket. I think Rocket's gonna die in this one more so than anybody, but we'll have to wait and see. I hope they explain how Gamora is still there, because Gamora's technically dead in that timeline, and if she never went back to her timeline, that causes a conversion within the multiverse, whether people realize that or not. And for them to take Bucky's arm, that was crazy. Like, I'm pretty sure you saw that in that trailer, but there's a lot of things that haven't been properly talked about, and I think they're gonna have to do that eventually. Like, I remember I was on Disney Plus. I didn't like, Marvel, they'll do the timeline stuff, like, so that you know what happens after. I didn't know they did that with Star Wars too. They did that shit with Star Wars. I didn't know that after Rogue One, Kenobi was next. Like, I was like, what? I was like, that's crazy. No, I think it's Kenobi, then it's Rogue One. Rogue One was on earlier today. That's why I'm thinking about it. But it's crazy. Um, I expect Rocket, Drax, and possibly Star Lord to die in the next one, like, for good. Even Gamora, like, Gamora might even die again. But let's see. I really hope they explain that, because there's gonna be a conversion technically, but because see, like I said, I'm always thinking. So as you can see, I'm constantly thinking. If there is a conversion, that means that when Doctor Strange made that spell in No Way Home, that means that it was probably protected, not just the Earth, but the whole universe. So that means whatever happens with Gamora is not going to be affected fully yet until they explain it. So it's like, damn. So we'll have to see. You got Guardians of the Galaxy. I can't wait to see Ant-Man and the Quantum Realm, I think it is. I really hope that's really good, because the first one was great. The first one I really, really liked. The second one wasn't as good, but I really hope that this one is good. And I hope it explains some things, because if Kane, I'm really upset. I think they did reshoots for that movie, because people were posting, oh, Ant-Man, I've killed you many times before, and you don't see that in that trailer of Ant-Man, because I really wanted to hear that in that trailer, but you didn't hear it. And Kane the Conqueror is supposed to be way worse than fucking Thanos. Can you imagine that? Because there are different versions of him. But then again, there's different versions of Thanos too. So, did I like the Indiana Jones trailer? I thought it was unexpected to a point, but at the same time, I think Harrison Ford is getting too old to do those kind of movies. But I mean, that's why you have stunt doubles. You know what I mean? So it looked good. I didn't expect them to do like the Gemini thing with Will Smith. You know how like in Gemini, Will Smith is this older character, and then they somehow bring a younger version of him, and that's kind of what they did with Indiana Jones. But you have to wait. You know, you gotta wait and see if you like it. I like the Transformer trailer too, but they keep it seems like they keep backtracking instead of going forward. On top of that, did Optimus Prime get like skinnier? Did Optimus like it doesn't seem like the same red truck to a point. Like it seemed like they kind of changed certain things within him. But I think that movie's gonna be great. I think getting rid of Shia LaBeouf from the Transformer movies was fucked up because I really liked him in them. But it is what it is. Transformers was, yeah, that looked dope. It really did look dope. As soon as like Guardians of the Galaxy got dropped, like the trailer, everybody else started dropping their trailers. Indiana Jones, fucking Star Wars. It was crazy. Like it's just like the whole Little Mermaid live action movie. Everybody's talking shit. I can't stand that shit. Like, what's wrong with a black girl being Ariel? For fucking, I think it's Ariel. For fucking mermaid. For the fucking mermaid. Like, who cares? You guys didn't care when Maleficent was darker than it should have been. You didn't give a fuck when they did Hansel and Gretel, killing witches and shit. You didn't. How you go be mad at a black girl playing no fucking mermaid? Like, come on, give her a fucking chance. Hey, come on, man. You never know. Like, it could be better than you could ever imagine. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. But what can you do? It's just like this. Like, everybody told me that Halloween Ends was crap. It was trash. I seen it. It was trash. I didn't like it. It's so fucking trash. But I went to go see it just because somebody else might not like it. Might not mean you might not like it. And you might like it more than anybody. Just because a movie's bad to other people don't mean that you can't like a movie. Like, I remember when they did Dragon Ball Evolution. Oh, saying the name even hurts me because that movie had no adaptation of fucking Dragon Ball Z at all. I remember I wanted to punch my TV. There were some funny parts, but it was just like, this is not Dragon Ball Z. This is not fucking, who the fuck came up with this? It was trash, man. It was just trash. But what are you gonna do? You know what? Let me edit this a little bit. I'm gonna go into just chatting for a minute because we're having a good conversation. Unless I can't do that, I'm just gonna put people. I don't know what to put. Autos and vehicles. What the fuck? The only reason why people don't like that movie is because Tobey Maguire's Venom, when when a Venom got attached, shout out to Venom, it changed his whole personality. It was weird. Like, Venom doesn't do that. Venom doesn't change your personality. Like, he doesn't just go make you dance, buy an expensive ass fucking suit. Like, that's where I drew the line. Like, that's not where we should be going with that. Now, if Venom was like, Venom is a dark character. He is more than just PG-13. Now, I liked Spider-Man 3 to a point, and I just think that Tobey Maguire and the studio did not need to make that movie because it felt rushed because even the director said I did not want to put Venom in that movie because it was just hard to put him in that movie just like that. It just didn't feel right. But see, people are so arrogant that they don't realize that when they made Venom the movie, they kind of referenced Spider-Man 3 because in Spider-Man 3 he comes from a asteroid. They find him on a rock of an asteroid. Hashtag Spider-Man 3. And everybody loved it. It's just like, come on. It just you don't like Spider-Man 3 because of the whole other shit, but they just took it and kind of changed it. Just like when Carnage came out, I thought we were gonna get a rated R movie, which should have been because Carnage is when I say Carnage is rated R, he does not care. Carnage is a killer because of who his host is. These guys are killers, and they did not make him the way I wanted him, but the movie was good enough for me to like. Like Sony needs to just learn and let go and say, you know what, we gotta stop trying to be like Disney and just let us make our like. Morbius was trash. I fell asleep during that movie. Me and my mom watched it. She was really into it. I fell asleep. Through most of that movie. I was just like, dude, this is so boring. The CGI's trash. The story's trash. It felt rushed. You know what? I'm gonna change my top 5 worst MC movies. Morbius is number 1. By far, no, Morbius is number 1. I hate to say that, but it's like Jared Leto gets all these chances. I think his name is Jared Leto. He gets his chances and then he doesn't. It's either his fault or it's just the writer's fault. And I think when they made Morbius, it was the writer's fault. It wasn't his fault. Not like when he did Suicide Squad. I think that was also the writer's fault of going with Suicide Squad because I don't know where they got this thug Suicide Squad version of Joker. He's never been like that. He doesn't have tattoos. He don't give a fuck about tattoos. He's a murderer. He's a killer. He does all this. He doesn't give people chances. If you think he gives you a chance, he's gonna fucking kill you. That's why I just don't get it. Like, there are certain things about certain movies that need to be addressed. Like I said, when Guardians of the Galaxy 3 comes out, there's gonna be a lot of explaining to do. There's going to be a lot of explaining to do for Ant-Man. It's going to be crazy. And, by far, he's top 2. He's top 3 at mine. Like, if you were to give me if you wanted my top 3 Jokers, I'd definitely put Heath Ledger at the top. And then it would have to be Jack Nicholson. I think it's Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson and then Phoenix. Yeah. It was just tragic how he died too. Like, he was so into his character and it happens. Like, you guys want these guys to really get into these characters, but you're asking them to change themselves to a point, and sometimes it backfires. It sucks, and I hate seeing that. When I heard he died, I was like, bro, what the fuck? And then I'm hearing all these other stories. I'm just like, dude. He locked himself in a fucking hotel room away from everybody, and he just became this Joker. It was crazy. He shouldn't have had to do that because it's sad. It's fucked up. Phoenix, on the other hand, they went with a mental illness, and I thought that was the best way they could have went with that because that was something that I didn't see coming. And I didn't see that they were going to make the Joker be the reason why Bruce Wayne's family died. I didn't see that coming. Whether it was supposed to connect or not, I did not see that coming. And that threw me off. I was like, I don't think they ever referenced that. I was just like, wait a minute. But Phoenix did a fantastic job. I just don't think the second movie is going to be great because you got Lady Gaga. Lady fucking Gaga playing Harley Quinn. Why the fuck would you do that? Someone explain that to me. And you're going to make it a fucking musical. Why? Why would you make it a musical? Someone explain that to me. Like, have you ever seen I have seen some reference of him. He's not bad. He's definitely not bad. He's definitely He can be up there in the top 10, top 4. I don't want to say top 4, but top 10. He's not bad. But because the Joker's not a fucking musical, it's just it's not the same. So I don't think this movie like I seen the poster for Black Beetle. I mean not Black Beetle, but Beetle. Oh, I can't wait. Like I'm a big Black Beetle fan. I like I mean not Black, Blue Beetle. I keep seeing black. I don't know why, but Blue Beetle. Blue fucking Beetle is gonna be great because the set my fact is this. That's what they need. Flash is gonna be trash. I think Flash is gonna be trash because they still have old boy playing the character, and they don't want to do the reshoots and redo the movie now that he's been fucking up. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Going get it. She shouldn't be in the movie. You should be getting You should be getting Margot Robbie. You should be getting Margot Robbie for that fucking movie. And I'm a little disappointed that Margot Robbie doesn't get a chance to make her Pirates of the Caribbean movie, but at the same time, I'm glad she didn't because I don't want Jack Sparrow replaced. I do not want my guy as in Johnny Depp. I want him replaced because if you replace him, I'm not watching that fucking movie. I'm not. If I watch it, it'll be years after the movie comes out because I just can't do it. See, go and get it. Margot Robbie is by far the best Harley Quinn I've ever seen because she's got the like when you seen her in Suicide Squad, she's like, "What are you gonna do? You gonna kill me, Mr. J?" She sounded like Harley Quinn. It was just like, bro, yes, yes, she is. Yes, she is going. Definitely, definitely. I agree with you on that one. I definitely agree with you on that one. But hey, Margot Robbie she seems like a cool person, and if I ever got to meet like, you know what? That's another thing. Top, before I go, I want you guys to give me the top 5 people you've ever wanted to meet, whether they're celebrities or not. Kobe is definitely number 1 for me. It goes Lil Wayne, Jodelle Ferdland, who played in Dark Matter, Case 39, and Silent Hill, the original Silent Hill movie. That's 3. I want to meet John Cena because John Cena's cool. I really like that dude. And then the 5th person, it would probably be Michael Jordan because fucking Michael Jordan. You know what? Let me take that back. I'm going with Brendan Fraser because Brendan Fraser was really kicked out of Hollywood for no reason. Like, he did such an amazing job in so many of his movies that for him to get kicked out of Hollywood after, and when I say kicked out, I mean like ran out. Like there was a point where he did not make a movie. He was not in a movie. And to see him, like I've seen videos of this man. I've seen like he came back, and everybody talks about his role in this recent movie. I want to see it because I love seeing that man prosper because he has never done anything to anybody. He's one of the nicest guys I've ever heard. Like he did George of the Jungle, he did all the 3 Mummy movies, he did a Looney Tunes movie, he did so many things. He tried to make it in this world, and to see the way that he went down the way he did was fucked up. And it's lucky he didn't end up like Robert Williams because he could have suffered depression, but he didn't. He kept fighting, and that's what I loved. And now he's back. He's doing great, and I love it. Brendan Fraser was one of my favorite actors. Like, I loved him in all the Mummy movies. Like, it's one of those movies, especially the last Mummy movie. You gotta say, you know what? Let's not blame the actor. Let's definitely blame the directors and the writers who made this movie because this went to a far left. Denzel Washington, Corey Kenshin. Then there's a good one too. If you know what, I'm also add a woman to mine. I'm gonna add Harley. I mean not Harley Quinn, but I'm gonna add one more person to mine. Besides Zendaya, but it's Haley Seinfeld. I would love to meet Haley Seinfeld and just shake her hand and be like, yo, you're dope as fuck. I loved her in On the Edge of 18. Like, that was dope. She was fucking funny in that movie. Denzel, Morgan Freeman, Michael Jordan. Nice, nice. I like the Morgan Freeman one too, and the Denzel. You both are on Denzel. It's good. I don't hate Halle Berry as Catwoman. I think she's fine. I think that it wasn't her fault what the way that the direction of the movie came, because the way that Catwoman got her powers in that movie was kind of stupid. But I see the direction that they were going. Um, I don't think it was. Again, I don't think it was Halle Berry, because you put Halle Berry in a lot of movies, you don't see her have bad ratings. It's not like a lot of these other actors who have had bad ratings. That's one of her few movies that she has had bad ratings, and it's really one of the few that she's had. It's not that many. It's just like Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves has had some bad movies. Some people are controversial of Constantine. I loved Constantine, even though the ending had the same flip. Like, if you watch that movie where they go to save O Girl from being controlled by the devil's son, when she lands into the pool and you see the dude with the glasses, suit, and he puts his hand in his pocket, when Constantine shows up, it's that same scene. It's the same thing, just flipped. And it was sad to see that. It was sad to see that they had to use the same image to just flip it. It was just like, why would you do? How the fuck did he get from being in the back to the front? But it happens, and you're not gonna have a perfect resume of movies. That's how it is. Sometimes when you go into a movie that's supposed to be great, it bombs. Sometimes when you go into a movie that's supposed to bomb, it does great. It happens. Just like so many of my generation think that the first Star Wars 3 movies, Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clone Wars, and Revenge of the Sith. Now, Revenge of the Sith, I can understand why people don't like as much, because I understand. I'm not gonna get into it, but I understand. But I still love those 3 movies. I fucking love them. Oh, Halle Berry's a phenomenal actress. There's a lot of them. Like I said, Jodelle Ferland's one of mine. I think Jodelle Ferland acts way better than a lot of these people. When she didn't return for the second Silent Hill movie, even though it was a reboot, nobody will tell you that, she should have been in the fucking movie. She was the one who started. She played 3 fucking characters. She played Alessa, she played Dark Alessa, and then she played Sharon. It's like, who asks a 9-year-old kid to do that? Like, and that's hard. Even I don't know if I could have done that at 9 and 10 years old. You know, it's crazy. It's just like when Godzilla came out, Godzilla 2014. I love that movie because they gave Godzilla a different look. They gave Godzilla a different personality. Like, when you see him enter that fucking, this is by far my favorite entrance of Godzilla. When he enters into the airport, and you just see, like, he takes a stomp, and then he kind of brings his arm up, like, motherfucker, I'm about to fuck you up. And he does his roar, and then he just drops his jaw. If you have, like, I gotta show you guys. Let me show you guys this. I gotta show you guys. Like, if you haven't seen this part, like, this is by far. This is by far one of the dopest things I've ever seen. Like, I don't know who told them to do this, but this was by far the dopest shit ever. Like, watch his jaw. Like, watch his jaw. It's crazy. Look at the detail in his scales. Matter of fact, hang on. Let me see if I can get a better... Nope. Watch his jaw. Watch that jaw. Like, I'm about to fuck you up. Like, ooh, fucking love it. Fucking loved it. Like, bro, he was about to fuck him. He was like, bro, I'm about to fuck you up. Like, bro. And then when King of the Monsters came out, which is this one right here, not everybody liked it. I liked it. The only thing I didn't like is that they kept changing the roar. Like, they gave the classic roar from Tokyo, and then they gave him the American, and then they just kept changing. It was just like this is my guy. Godzilla's my guy. Like, fucking love this dude. And then Godzilla versus Kong, man. Godzilla fucked Kong up. I can't lie. In the ocean and on land, damn. Like, like my buddy T, he was like, dude, Kong didn't even win a round. I don't know what you're talking about. That wasn't like when Kong won that second round. He was like, nah, that wasn't even the second round. That wasn't like when they went for a third round. Then he was like, nah, that was just second round 2.0. I was like, bro, Kong got his arm dislocated. Who, like, that had to hurt. Like, but the only thing I hate about when they do this is when they do the Godzilla versus Kong thing. It's not really a versus because they team up at the end. If you really want a verse, someone has to die. Like, oh, is this it? Oh, this is it. This is it. Like, watch this shit. He said, bitch, fuck you. My mom was like, God damn, Godzilla scratched the fuck out of him. Godzilla said, fuck you. Stay down. Like that part right there. Like, look at that. He's basically telling him, bitch, I'm king. Sit your ass down. If you ain't gonna help me, stay down. Godzilla was roaring longer than he did. Like, fuck you too then. You don't want to help me? I'll take care of it myself. Dislocated his shoulder. Right there. That's it. Watch him dislocate his shoulder. Listen to the sound. You hear it. Fuck off me. Never had my shoulder dislocated. I hope I never do. Yeah, no. That's true, and I agree with you. Go and get it, but I just don't like it that way. It's just not my cup of tea. You know what I mean? Like, when you say verses, I want to see a verse. Oh, now my stream's being temporarily blocked. Jesus. Just because I watched a video? Jesus Christ. I've seen Pokemon. I've seen a lot of other streamers watch a YouTube video on stream. I don't understand why I can't, but whatever. Yeah. But with that being said, I am probably gonna hop off. I'm fucking tired. I gotta go to work tomorrow, guys. I don't even want to go. Like, that's why I want to work this other job, because 3 days off. 4-hour shift, 4 10-hour shifts, man. I'll take that 3 days off. But yeah, we'll see. But anyways, guys, I am heading out. Thank you guys for being here. Anybody who is lurking, thank you for being here. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. We try to talk and have fun here. I won't be on for a while. Oh, Sonic, I didn't even know you were here, buddy. Thank you for, sorry that you had to catch the end of the stream. But, yeah, I'll catch you guys probably when I'm off, and my Friday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I should be back on unless it changes. Keep an eye out on Twitter. But thank you guys for being here. Stay safe. Much love to every one of you guys. I might stream on my birthday, might not. But thank you guys again. Much love. Stay safe. It's a crazy world we live in.